Hello, welcome to Dungeons and Dragon Age. Again, coming to the end of this fight, well, soon, depending on how this goes. Episode 65 this evening, before we get started with the Misfits. 2 shout outs for our small affiliates, unpaid sponsorships. Please go into the description and you will see our friends at Composite Games, online store for Warhammer paints, brushes, tabletop RPG stuff. And if you want miniatures, Dungeons and Dragons, and everything D&D, then please visit our friends at minimegastore.com. You will find the links in the description of this video. And as for this evening, let's get on with it.
Hats.
Okay. Episode 65. We have reached retirement age.
No, I haven't.
After a brief visit to the alienage and the Skipet's house, and an uncomfortable night's rest around their hut, you woke to the gongs of alarm bells. The city was under attack, and they had broken through the alienage's city walls. You fought off the Darkspawn valiantly, allowing the townsfolk to escape. But an ominous, black, smoky figure seemed to ruin your celebrations, as the archdemon played a hand in the battle.
Yes.
Oh, forgot that.
After the large black shadowy presence flies above the city, raining fire down and destroying the Chantry's tower. As the residents all stood in awe of the flames, you made your way out of the city and back to the encampment. Speaking to the Earls and other various leaders of the group, you convinced them to enter the city and negotiate the Landsmeet to be brought forward before another attack can be made on the city. Over it?
Okay.
So you are 8 hours have gone by because you chose to have a long rest at the end of the last session.
Yes.
Did I?
It is now the evening. Dark has fallen.
Oh.
And you are in. Let's say you're in your tent as a warden's tent. Why not? We'll create a warden's tent for you. So, what's your next plan, boys?
Soon as I would. How long has it been? I know it's been 8 hours. And it's night time. I'll wait until the morning to message the Earls for the outcome.
Okay. I mean, it is the evening. You can choose to do absolutely nothing with your time and rest. And it's the joy of downtime. You can do whatever you like. You can learn how to play cards. It don't bother me.
I feel like Bubba's and Dave would be more suited to this sort than me. What do you reckon?
You'll have to remind me what sword that is.
It is one.
Oh, lovely. Okay. In that case, yes. Okay, I'll take it. Why not? I think my sword already is fine, but if it is has powerful magic man, then I take it.
Right, he's a holy avenger, right? I mean, sorry, not. I mean the Oathbreaker, and it's pretty good. And I've got a few swings in there, but he's not really my style of combat. You know, I'd rather like be sort of protecting people and that. So I reckon you should go in, and you know, you probably got a bit more strength behind you.
Oh, all right then, I'll take it.
You have to like spend a bit of time examining it and whatnot, you know.
So you're going to unattune to it, and Baba Tunde is now going to attune to it.
Yeah.
How many magical items do you have, Jack?
I literally only have a pair of handcuffs, and that's it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there you go. You got your first attuned item. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
attuned.
wait, your helmet. We just made that fit, didn't we?
Oh yeah, but after Bob smashed at it, I think it lost all powers. So,
I think,
He did not smash
But-
it.
so it's just
It
a
was
hat
a
at this point.
technical repair.
that's right. It's a Holy Avenger though. You can search that.
Yeah, you can find the Holy Avenger on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. Thank
add
you
it to
very
your
much.
Add it to your equipment. But
Thank you.
For this, it is the Oathbreaker. The Oathbringer. The Oathbringer.
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 Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It was going to be a custom one, but it was so close to the Avenger, makes it easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It is long sword, short sword, or great sword.
It
Long
was
sword.
it was a long. Well, I could do this. It was a long sword to Bob, so it might be a short sword for you, but no, it's a long sword.
Oh, thank you.
If it had been a long sword to Babatunde, it might have been a great sword.
If we are hanging out, could Cole craft some explosive arrows? Possible.
Cole can craft whatever he wishes. Yes.
Cool. I've still got a satchel, so I think it was 4 arrows per satchel. We agreed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll craft 4 and get them all sorted. And just oh no, I've got that here. 1d6. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, so it does arrow damage plus an extra D6 fire damage.
A 5-foot radius. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
This is your time. So, anything? This is all your time. It is the evening. Because you chose to have the long rest, so the day just kind of went.
Slept during the day.
Well, you didn't get much of a night's kit sleeping on the floor of the Skipper's hut.
Why? It's a nice house, that is.
It's a lovely house, yes. Until they all slept on the floor.
To your standards.
One tiny.
You want to buy new beds? Go on.
Hmm?
Want to buy new beds for it?
Are we
Well,
supposed to
hopefully
answer this question?
But yes, you were going to say Surya?
Oh, I was just gonna say in character as well. I don't think I'm the person to say this, perhaps, but given we have a little bit of downtime, is there maybe a need to upgrade ourselves a little bit? In the sense that there are some of us here who aren't. Fuck, I'm losing my accent. Who aren't Grey Wardens as such, and would it be beneficial, perhaps, to make us so?
Are you asking to join the elf, Carl?
I'm just
Is
saying.
that what you want to do?
I'm just saying it may be beneficial in fighting the archdemon if we are
Well,
one group of Grey Wardens.
there be an initiation process, you understand?
Oh, I like initiation. I'm a big fan. I'm
Oh,
actually
okay.
something of a connoisseur, so it'd be a joy for me to attend it.
Yeah, very good, very good. Yeah.
Are you going to rip him, Bob?
What?
Is that what you're going to do?
You what?
Are you going to rip Cole like you've been doing to every other recruit?
No. I've got something extra special.
Going to make him smell his loincloth.
Oh,
Gruesome. It's worse than drinking dark swan. But
Well, if I remember correctly, there is a vial of darkspawn blood in the.
Yes, we do have
We went in the
a
bag.
file of Darkspawn. And we always had the open invitation. And Cole wanted to think about it. Babatunde wanted to think about it.
Sorry?
Oh yeah, we didn't offer it to Skip it.
he's not worthy.
oh yeah, he just
He's only been with us a little while.
got to do the time first,
It is right.
True,
unless you're really
true.
desperate.
Oh,
I'm all right. For now.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you a little bit left in the bottle, then you can have it.
Okay,
Uh,
sure.
And if you want it, go.
I mean, yeah.
Might not. I mean, I don't have to. I don't involve anyone.
Excuse me.
I don't involve anyone.
What?
Oh, blimey, you get your ear cleaned out, lad. Bloody
You should
hell.
get your throat fixed.
Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me.
So yeah, I just want to put it out there. If we're all going to die soon, it might make.
is that
make
what
good.
we're going to do with the downtime? Are we going to have a Grey Warden ceremony?
Who else wants to do the ceremony?
Hi.
So you got Skip it and Cole. I'm guessing you don't want to join us, Papa Tunde.
Papa Tunde.
Oh, me. Sorry. Well, I'm just conscious of unrevoking my my Templar forces, fam. If I do this, I don't know if becoming Grey Warden makes me no Templar anymore. Because after this, I still want job. I don't want to
You
give it
always
up.
be a Templar, just like Bob will always be the King of Orzammar. But
You might also be dead.
The one man that can release you. So I'll butt in now. So the one person that can release you from your warden's oath is right there on your screen, because you've named him Warden Commander. So if you become a Grey Warden and then no longer wish to be a Grey Warden, he can swear you out. And you can go and live your life as you wish.
Okay, so no problem me being Templar then. You no discriminate to
I
that.
had no
Okay.
problem with you still wanting to be a Templar.
I mean, it'd be an early redemption fee, though.
Oh, you're going through redemption, Bob, after signing that contract.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, but you talked about redemption.
5% of
Your
your
one's
wages.
coming up.
No, I don't know. You got the wrong end of the stick. I'm not talking about that.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
well, if it's free and doesn't change my Templarness, I will take part. Why not?
If it's free.
Well, not really.
Just the cost of your soul.
Bargain.
Ow.
That's worthless. It's nothing.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but this is you might get a few side effects, right? I mean, he's all under the skin. He's a bit rough, and it might happen. That might happen.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
it's interesting because all the rest of the members got their bonuses from it. So you don't know what
Yes,
you're doing.
bonus. No bonus.
That for one, and two, ain't the rest of it, is everyone else still somewhat dark spawned?
Ah,
Oh yes, I forgot. Bob and
my
Cole.
hand.
Except for one. I think Skip is the only one that got
Yes, I revived you yesterday, Skip. That you mentioned. Sorry.
Okay.
dark spawned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, skip
I'm
it.
okay.
Wait, what's this? Did I miss something?
Maybe.
Last fight,
Oh, did we get like afflicted with something?
infected by darkspawn. You got that.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You know
Oh,
what
okay.
I got almost turned into?
Yeah. Okay, so we got that disease as
You
well.
started to get infected.
Okay, darkspawn disease. Noted.
I really don't remember that. Crazy.
What's happened to me?
I don't know.
I mean, I am well rested. I could remove curse on someone.
No, it don't work, mate. It don't work. You tried it and had it before. We don't.
Okay, I'll do Cole then.
Yes, such a pessimist, aren't you, Bob?
All right, Cole. Okay. Take out your hands, please, and link them with mine.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Of course. And the rest day I will remove these sus hands upon you.
So,
And
Don't work me. Don't
Am I
work me.
cured?
yes, I have done remove
I
curse.
feel good.
if he did remove curse, exactly the same as all the previous times he's done it. The affliction slowly starts to exerts itself, excruciating cramps within your stomach. But you slowly see your hands start to return to their normal color.
Oh wow. Well, thank you, Babatunde. That was very refreshing.
Okay.
Something else. It must have been something else then. I might have got confused about something. I do apologise.
The king is never wrong.
That's right. That's right. So we keep this between me and you.
How long have we seen classically these things develop? Like, how quickly do they come from beginning to totally infected?
You haven't seen it. It depends on the will of the person.
Okay, right, cool.
So,
Oh, okay. So Bob's screwed.
yeah, I suppose so. Sperm.
Wow.
So yeah, so come on, what are you doing? This is
Wait, that disease is disadvantage. I think I remember you saying. Was it disadvantage on everything or on just attacks or something?
No, with disadvantage on a tap.
Those it was disadvantage on all attacks and all checks.
Attacks and
But
shit.
so
Saving throws.
that's you currently. If you've still got the affliction, then yes. If you haven't, you're clear.
Well, I don't know if
What are saving throws?
So when you have to make a wisdom saving throw, but you've already been fixed, Skippy. So I don't know.
No. I'm wondering for Bob. Like a saving throw is disadvantage still, like or disadvantage as well.
Yeah, because he hasn't been
I
cured
think
yet.
Bob's the only one under the affliction at the minute. So.
Oh, okay. Well, seeing as you are also kind to bring me into Greyman's, I will remove curse from you two. It will make me very tired, and impending fights, I may be slugging a bit, but I will do you now, Bob, if you would wish.
no, it's all right, mate. Just leave us. I'll be all right. I'll be
Okay.
all right. Just
Oh,
leave
talking
us,
about
mate.
feeling sorry for yourself, Jesus! I thought I was bad.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
should
no,
we press on with the
indeed.
ceremony?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I'll grab the nearest chalice,
What?
cup, little one.
Yeah,
Why?
the Grey Warden chalice should be in your bag of holding.
Yep.
My God, when was the last time I did this?
The last time was,
Holgarth
yep, Holgarth.
and was it just Holgarth or was there another one?
I think we had Lindworm.
Oh yes, and Lindbergh. Yeah, I knew there was two. Cool, Lindbergh's bloody cold still. He's still stuck in that.
Oh no, he turned to a popsicle.
But yeah, so right. So are we having a Grey Warden?
It
Are we
seems
having a
so.
full
If
ceremony
everyone's
Affirmative.
for how many? How many vials of blood you got? That's a good question.
I think I got one vial.
One vial. Ooh.
We split that between three.
I think we were just sharing a cup like a
Yeah.
chalice.
Can't we dilute it with water or something?
It might only
It
half
might not
work
work
if we
then.
dilute it.
Yeah.
So
Just don't be greedy.
You can try it.
Excuse me.
Neckhead.
I'm probably the least greedy person here.
You take one gulp. Right, because you still got to get a good gulp. You can't just have a sip.
it don't work like that. You
Right,
got to have a
so,
little gulp, right? But not too
Yeah.
many, not more than one gulp. You know, you don't want
Oh.
you have 3 gulps.
Right.
It's too much,
yes.
and then you're going to take in everybody else's.
While you're doing all this,
Oh, Bob's still chatting. I'm already preparing the chats.
while you're listening to Bob talk bollocks, you sort of a knock on the tent door. Just I say, wardens, could I spare a moment, please?
Who are you?
Really, Bob?
Is it just a messenger, sir? Just a messenger.
Come in.
Thank you, sir. Oh, have I disturbed something? As I see that you're setting out. I recognize that from the olden days. Good. If you're going to do it properly, I must say. Warden oath takers! Warden oath takers! We'll make this an evening to be proud of, sir.
Thank you. I'm still getting used to the whole command thing.
Yes, it's not a problem, sir. You just leave it all to me. Yes.
Will do.
And
I do
straight away, you hear hustle and bustle. All the guards running around outside. The captains of of everything, Mascus, calling all the elves to order as they all start gathering outside of your tent, carrying torches. As you sort of peer through the slight slit in the tent door, it almost looks like a lynch mob has started to congregate outside your tent.
And what can everyone see?
No,
Or is it-
you're still inside.
Do you want to go do it in front of everyone? Or do you want to keep it inside and then I'll announce it to the crowd?
I suffer a little bit from performance anxiety, so I was hoping it'd be a little bit more intimate. But if everyone's out there, I guess we can't let them down.
And you two,
Yes, put on show.
little one.
I'm not little. I swear down.
I'm looking down at you. So yeah, you're
Shut
little.
up. I've got this poison doggy, you know. It'll slit your throat even quicker.
That sounds like a yes to me.
He's not ready.
Man, this kid,
I like the determination.
this little goblin's got issues, man.
I'm not a goblin, for God's sake.
Little man syndrome, no doubt.
Little goblin syndrome.
I'm not a goblin. Please.
He's not.
Little goblin with a big gob.
I'll go outside. You can't see me anyway.
Are you actually gonna go across?
No.
So if everyone's okay, we'll do it in front of the crowd.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Let's get it over with.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. After I do a ceremonial speech. That's gonna be fun.
Right, I'm just writing it for you.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah,
I think I got some idea.
Make it gangster.
Definitely, I got an idea in my head.
So as you look out the door, you see that almost the whole camp has started to gather. Hundreds and hundreds of faces underneath hundreds of torches standing in the encampment. The sky almost lights up under all of this under the flames light. The captains, commanders, Mojo, Mascus, Bill, everybody starts to gather And as you all sort of stand on the outside of the tent, the three ready to take the oath, and the warden commander, Bob and Drago, standing off to the side as everyone takes a knee and stands in anticipation, or kneels in anticipation.
Ladies and gentlemen, and others of this campment, I, the warden commander, hand these three individuals the goblet so they can go take the oath of Adraste and enter the wardenhood. First one, whoever wants to go stand up and take the oath.
Cole stands up. I'll swear the oath first, please.
As you drink from the goblet, the taste is foul, the smell is fouler. And you're going to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh shit. I don't even have my dice up.
What a noob.
Yeah. Just as well I'm not DM. Yeah. Back at you.
Ladies, please.
I got my dice ready.
Yeah. Cool.
So while he's rolling.
Oh, nat 20. Nat 20. So good. 27 total.
Nice.
Next one to step up.
Me, please.
No.
He's very eager, isn't he?
I will not deny him. He is show determination. And I will lower my hand to his level.
Again, the same. Pass him the goblet. He takes a swig. Again, the smell almost like the smell of rotting flesh as it enters your nose, because 90% of the taste is through the nose.
Is it?
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Yeah, he snorted.
Do a line.
Not wrong.
No, shut. I got a 19.
And Babatunde stands up. Is he still planning on drinking after watching these other two newbies throw up?
You'll not judge you if you
You
back
can still
down.
change your mind. Skip it was very eager, but you can still change your mind.
Well,
I will not judge you for doing it.
Well, I am a sucker for peer pressure. There are lots of people here. Okay, why not?
Oh.
Let's go for it.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So I've got a 20, a 19.
22.
Wow. So
Wait, that was a 27 for me with my mods.
cool. Well, as you enter the warden's sleep, you all faint.
Oh. So I go from choking to.
I catch one of them, probably Pippin.
Pippin.
Pippin's a brother.
Squeeze me.
Skip it, yeah. But sorry, probably
Different name every time.
Gonna catch Pippin.
Very
He's
day.
probably still
Pippin.
dancing on the tavern roof.
Gonna catch him off the roof.
But yes, so you managed to catch one. The other two, Babatunde and his huge metal armor, just as he crashes against the floor. Cole a little bit lighter.
You catch the lightest one.
Yeah, well, he's only 3.5 foot tall.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
taller than you. Oh
Yeah.
my
Which
gosh,
one do you
Bob.
wanna
Oh my
go?
gosh.
Which one do you want to go take, Drago?
5 foot. I don't know why I'm so small.
He's yes, he's sorry. I forgot I was here. He's okay. It's not problem. I will do my best. I will pick the Babatunde up and take him back into the tent.
Just lets everyone collapse in front of him.
And I will try help Cole back to the tent.
As the three of you unconscious get dragged in and laid in your tent, body start convulsing, eyes start rolling into the back of your head, gurgling noises coming from your stomach as your body tries to fight off the impending drug that you've basically taken yourself. You start to have a dream, the same dream. Deep green eyes stare directly at you. A warm breath brushes over your face. You can feel the heat as your bodies convulse on the natural plane. The others can see that you're starting to sweat from the heat that is covering your face. As the convulsing stops, a voice is heard in your head. I see you.
That was a stupid decision.
Oops.
The dark, shadowy face starts to become clearer. A strong, thick, scaled head, long horns, sharp, jagged teeth now looks directly at you. You can see clearly the archdemon.
The hell? What did we
Hold
get
on a
into?
minute. That ain't Jesse.
They're trying to kill us.
You see clearly the archdemon in your brain. But as you all rolled ridiculously high, with a as the breath enters your body again, your eyes open and you look up. You've been asleep for... Actually, before I do that, what are you guys doing while they're unconscious?
So
Just watching you.
Are you literally going to stay in there and guard the bodies as they're all going?
Yeah. I'm gonna watch over them, and I'm gonna, like, as they sweat and stuff, like, just help them.
Oh, he's going to nurse you.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and, like, get like a cool cloth or something, a loincloth.
Cool. So
Like
after about 10 hours, which one do you reckon you're going to be patting the head of? Which one are you looking at?
just like all of them, really. Just looking over all of them, because they're all in the same place, aren't they?
No, they're all on beds.
Yeah. So
I was
just
gonna say, just pick one of the three. Just any one of the three.
Bubberton, they probably.
Great. Dex
yeah.
saving throw.
What?
Dexterity saving throw.
yes, full of light. Go ahead, Bob.
18.
You're all right. So it's as Bubberton, they just kind of sits up, and you see you manage to lean back out of the way just in time. I really wanted to.
Doing something nice.
I know. I've got to throw something funny in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But yes,
I really just
as the
I'm
three
ready to
of,
go.
as the three of you wake, night has now come. It is pitch black outside. You've been asleep for 10 hours.
You all right, lad? I know how you feel. And I'm bleeding naked watching over you lot. How's the rest of you doing? You all right? You all right, lad?
I had the most amazing dream.
Oh,
I
pray
saw
tell.
some
Was it that
crazy.
amazing?
It really was. Very out of body experience. I enjoyed it.
So what did I get? I got a 27. What did
A 22
I got 19.
and a 19.
Was it 19?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, in that case, I haven't done this for a while. Cole is going to get because you're a warlock fighter, right?
Right.
You're going to get an extra level of warlock.
Oh, wicked. Best decision ever.
Babatunde with his ridiculously high roll is also going to get 1 level of Warlock.
Oh,
Whoa,
oh
yeah.
no! It's a
Well,
paladin warlock.
That's crazy.
That's funny. That's for crazy.
And Skippy, even with a 19, you're going to get 1 level of Warlock.
Oh, Warlock. It's crazy.
Now I've got level up on the fly. Well,
Well, that's all right because I've got loads of DMing to do now.
Add another class.
welcome to the Warlock Club.
Do I add another class and add Warlock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Add class. Level 1 Warlock.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool, yeah.
And then pick whoever you want.
Otherworldly patron. Ooh, options. I don't like
recommend the old
options.
timer.
Your
Old Timer's my personal favorite.
otherworldly patron is the Archdemon.
So,
Oh, kill yourself.
Oh,
so what? Archfey, would you say?
Archfey, yeah.
Okay.
If you got any problems with it, just let me
Every
know.
single time Skip it makes
done
that
it, I've
noise,
done
I
it.
think he pisses the bed.
No.
This is what's happened. It has been a long, long night. It's about 4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning. The camp is definitely quiet. You can hear the odd owl hooing or to-wooing if that's what you prefer. But yeah, middle of the night. The only people awake are the guards on duty.
How was our new recruits, Bob?
You know, all right. They look better than ever. How you feeling, lads? Yeah, it's really good.
I'm feeling powerful and very refreshed.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, actually, I get extra health now. Hold on.
I'm ready to kill.
Skippy is freaked. He's all Skippy.
I can see
Yeah,
that.
I'm like that.
Every single I see, again, I'm still thinking that he's peed the bed.
Oh,
But I'll probably be, while waiting for them lot, we're probably making a meal just in case they got hungry when they woke up.
Yeah, I mean the camp is full of rations. There's loads of stuff to eat and prepare and drink, and the camp is well stocked.
no, what are we going to do next then? What's the next move?
Well, I'm going to wait a little bit longer so I can go talk to the Earls to see how long we got till the Landsmeet. Then work on that.
Right.
If nothing, if we had to go wait another day, it'll be check on the forces, check on supplies.
Right, then we're just waiting around then, so, right. I'll go and find you sausages, and I'll get some on for the lads. I'll get the sausages on, and then, I'll get some
Your
what else
blasted sausages. Right. So
I seen that Skip it just farting. That's all I heard was
Hold. Wait a minute.
he sort of rolled over and tried to go to sleep and was kind of
goblins.
I'm not a goblin. I'm
Just stop
shut
farting
up.
like that.
Shut up.
your little green thing with pointy ears. Deal with it.
He's not a goblin, right? He's a little green fella.
Oh, he's a
Oh.
Martian. Got it.
I want to
Also,
Oh, I'm gonna hear the Martian's voice.
well, I do want to point out that he did live in the alienage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going out of space.
Oh, crazy,
Skippy's
dude.
real
Find
name is
yourself on
Marvin.
Mars.
What's that new expansion? Where they is it Spell?
Spelljammer.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Spelljammer.
I've read through.
I'm playing it.
I've read through the book. It's
Ah.
great.
Sweet.
Currently playing it on Saturdays with another group.
Mm.
Oh my god, another group.
Yes, but
Yeah.
in
Very
In a
hardcore.
nerd
Phil say
shop.
cheated on.
You whore.
Nerd shop.
You D&D whore.
I can't help it. I like it too much.
I have my needs.
Yeah.
You playing any characters that we know of?
Just another Warforge.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
So, a couple of hours pass. You've had your breakfast. The rest of you are trying to sort out your character sheets and try and make sense of what you saw in your vision.
Who is the black guy? Wait.
Pardon? Black Dragon. Yes.
It was look like the guy that we saw the other day.
Yes, that's the Archdemon.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw him too.
This kid is crazy.
Oh.
No, I'm just scared. What? I'm like
yeah,
my age.
yeah.
Skip it is about my age. I would be pretty scared if I saw a bloody demon in my sleep.
Yeah, it's like having a night terror.
I don't dream. So if I saw a demon all of a sudden, I'd be pretty scared.
Come on, boy. At least have the decency to cry in solitude, not in front of people. Take it like a man and cry when no one's around.
The sun has started to go up over the camp. And the guards are slowly starting to wake up. Shift patterns are swapping. More people are starting to move around. You start to hear the clanging and working and breaking of weapons as the makeshift forges are now well in use by the dwarves on the lower part of the camp.
Good idea to get the information. That'll make us start on sending a message to let's go say who's one of the most persuasive? I think Tegan was the most persuasive one.
Tegan was the normal one out of the three, I suppose.
Who's Tegan?
Oh yes, that's me. Yes, gotta go.
Oh. Start
Sorry
to
for
have our
making-
own faces then.
Yeah, a little bit.
Please. I want to die.
But can I please try chat?
Yes, listen to your warden commander.
Excuse me. I appear to have a vial of acid. I would like to see what happens if I put my dagger in it. My normal one, not my poison one.
His wig's a dream there, though.
Because
But
I
you're-
just want
You're
to see what
putting-
happens.
You're putting your normal dagger in the vial of, and it's not acid. Well, yeah, you got a vial of acid.
It is a vial of acid.
Okay.
I want to see if it turns into a venom dagger or if it just
it
disappears.
disintegrates. Like,
Yeah, cool.
nothing
All
else.
right, good to know. So bloody helpful, is it? Right, so now one dagger down. Let's delete that quickly.
Right, go on then, Ander.
Sorry to wake you up. Any news on the Landsmeet?
Are you doing sending?
Yes.
Who's that? Who's there? Who's talking to me? Hello? Hello?
I knew I forgot something. And I will do sending again. Sorry. Early day. Any news on the Landsmeet?
Oh, Ander, I'm glad you managed to get hold of me. We're no longer in the city. We've been hell napped. We went in to speak to Lohgain about postponing or bringing forward the Landsmeet. And the next thing we knew, we were in sacks on the back of a wagon.
What one's Lohgain?
We don't know where we are. What bloody time of day it is. Well, the sun's up, so I can feel the warmth through the sack.
Wait, who's this?
Tegan.
Oh, Tegan.
Who's Lohgain?
The fake king of Denham.
Lohgain, the one who kidnapped Queen Honora, the one that you just saved.
I didn't save her. What did I? I did save her. That's where I rolled
Yeah,
my
you're
32
with
on
us.
acrobatics over the table. And I turned into one of the guards.
Mhm.
And then I went, so yeah. Was it that one?
I think so.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But yes, you saved the Queen. And he's our uncle. But he's a bad, bad man.
Right.
So yes.
As Mother used to say,
Where's he
Uncle
live? Where's he live? I'll set his free. Come
That ain't gonna
on.
solve anything. We still need to go find Tegan, Gordon, and Eamon.
Who end with N?
I think I only had. I think I had like 4 words left. Hang on. Been traveling for hours. There you go.
Oh no. So they've been
4 hours or 4 hours?
That's it. Actually, been traveling 4 hours.
4 hours or 4
3.
hours?
Oh. Oh, doesn't really make a difference, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I get what you're asking.
Yeah, okay.
Anders only getting this for a magic spell,
Oh, okay.
and it allows 25 words. I had 4 left.
Yeah, so this guy, this is interesting.
He wants some O's.
Ah, God damn it, Babatunde.
I want some pumps. What, foot pump, ear pump. No, pump, size 9s. Carry on.
No, if you say 4 candles and then you say 4 candles,
Very nice.
say the H.
It's a comedy sketch or so.
No, I know. I'm just
Who
saying,
one is?
it's
No.
different for 4 and 4.
And Anders messaged Tegan. Tegan has told him they've been kidnapped. Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't know where he is.
But
Where was he? Sorry, go on.
At least it was horse and cart, not a ship.
Good point.
So it's on land.
Hey, have a look at the map.
Oh man. Try and get the map out. He just kind of goes, no good.
I've got an idea what they're planning.
See if I can find the one without the storm on it.
So where was he before? I can't remember. He was in the camp, was he? No.
We asked,
City.
Go on.
he was in the encampment. We asked him to go in to talk to even the other Earls or Lohgain to go make the Landsmeet go ahead of time due
right.
to
Where are we?
Where it says
Oh,
then
camp.
yeah.
not in the encampment.
Are these the only, like on our map, are they the only routes? Are they the only roads?
No, so all the roads when I originally gave you the map were the trade routes.
Are the main roads? Okay, yeah.
Now the main trade
The
route.
highways, yeah. Oh, okay. So they could be
Have we
anywhere.
been to that abandoned village yet?
Yes. This is
Yeah.
before we met you.
So
Yeah, this is why.
basically, you've done every bit of the map except for this bit.
Funny enough, there was nobody there. It was abandoned.
What? Really?
Got a fair point.
I'm so shocked. I was flabbergasted. I didn't know that.
Bob's in his prime.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Bob and Ander, roll me history checks.
Where the fuck's history? Oh, 17.
16.
Yeah, that's good enough. You think back, right? You're sitting there scratching your heads, thinking where they could have possibly have gone. You know, and you remember back. It was like 3.5 weeks ago now, right? Heading back nearly a month, right? You remember that when you were at this harbour, you spoke to Denerim guards, and the Denerim guards had closed the waterways, which was the main slave trade.
Oh, you're giving us too much. You're giving us too much.
No, I'm not. I'm giving you what you need. But you also never took this route back to the docks.
Yeah, it's true, actually, yeah. Can you do the old magic trick again? Try and contact him for a bit more information.
He's covered in a sack. He can't see
Yeah, well,
anything.
See what he can hear. If he's heard anything from the guards or anything, or if he can smell anything that would identify his location.
Okay, I'll give it a go. And I'll say it's Ander again. Is there any sound or
Still going back to Tegan, yeah?
yes?
Okay, cool.
Any sounds or information or location you're going for us to pinpoint to rescue?
Okay. My perception roll based on hearing and,
Or smell.
and smelling. Interesting. Wasn't terrible. Okay. Got 25 words. So. Been bumping along on the back of a cart for what seems like hours. Does not seem to be a road, but I can smell. That's 25.
Oh no!
Vicious.
Does he not know that he only gets 25 words?
No.
Apparently not.
I don't think he's familiar with the spell.
He's an earl. He sits in a chair and tells people what to do.
How far is telepathy?
Not
That
far
gives
enough.
us a good impression that he can smell something. So something to take into account.
Bumpy.
The,
So it's not the pathways.
You want to go back to the map?
Oh, I reckon.
oh yeah, 30 feet.
Get the map out again. Yeah. I reckon he's gone down there.
That's
What?
so helpful.
Excellent.
It's just right there. Yeah, I reckon they've taken him there.
Mage circle looks interesting.
So to give you the
Very interesting.
to give you the lowdown of where is the hours. So each one of the pink marks, right, is about half an hour. Right? So 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour, etc.
I've got an idea.
Right? The top path also runs past the encampment. That's a huge clue.
Oh yeah, that is a good point. Yeah.
So if you can work out distance, you can sort of get some sort of idea.
Where's my ruler?
You can annotate on the chat as well, can't you?
Yeah, is who's done that? Alright, who's just ruined my map?
Uh,
Oh, I'm not happy with that. Who's done that?
cool. So
I
maybe
think
somewhere in that
I'll go
radius potentially. Is that right by your by your suggestion?
What was that, mate?
In terms of the radius of travel, so
No, all he said is he's been travelling for what seems like hours.
yeah, and you said it was kind of in that region in terms of the following the roads, so it could have been going off in any direction potentially in that area. If he started at Denerim.
All right. And he's gone down to the seaside. Yeah, he's gone down to the seaside. But why?
harbour.
Catch a boat.
Slave trade. No, he said it was a slave trade route, so he's probably gone to go slaved.
That's right, it was a slave trade, yeah. Well, so we go and rescue him.
Yep, of course. And I
But
got
we're
some
going to be a
bait.
couple hours behind, aren't we?
Oh, trust me, there's a way.
Ah, I don't like it when you talk like that. Do I have fine steed by chance? Let me just check.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go
No, I don't.
first talk to, is it Draken?
Yes, it's me. Yes, this guy. Hello, how are you?
Not too bad. Any chance you saw Denim guards with a horse and carriage holding 3 sacks?
So you're asking the
If anyone has seen Denim guards.
yeah, no, I understand. I get it. It's good. Hold on. Wait one moment, Commander. I will find out for you. Disappears off. Literally, you hear from this huge part of the camp.
Oh, I know what he's saying. I can speak Draconic. What's his head?
He basically he's asking all the Dragonborns if they saw or heard a horse and carriage.
Oh,
Oh wait, I thought this guy was Drago's father.
No, he asked for you asked for Draken, right?
Yeah, Draken.
Oh yeah.
Dragonborns.
The leader of the Dragonborns.
He is Drago Drakon, is his full name. So Drakon is the surname. Draken, which is Scandinavian for dragon, because I know loads of stuff. He's the Lord of the Dragonborns. One reply comes from the huge crowd.
what?
So remember, there was a large white dragon sleeping.
Oh yes,
sleeping
There was?
at the edge of the camp.
that's
Yeah.
why I have an idea.
The large white dragon.
Dragon?
Yes, there was
You
sleeping.
know,
Dragon.
Reports.
yes,
Ah,
Reports that during the night, a horse-pulled wagon made its way south from Denerim.
I knew it.
funny that.
perfect. I'm tempted to go ask a favor for the dragon.
Wait. Do I have any spells? I want to see if I have any features or traits or something that.
For what?
Oh, I didn't know I had that.
Neither did we. What?
I can make a mage hand go invisible.
Very nice.
Okay.
I'm just reading through my features and traits again.
Okay, cool. And Warden Commander, what's your idea?
So my plan is, I know dragons are faster than horses,
Very true.
and because the dragon knows an inkling that it went south,
Where are you going with this?
we can go ride the dragon, block their way, and rescue the elves.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
But who is willing to join me and entail a dragon ride?
How big is it?
Well, we all took the oath.
It's a dragon. Have you
It's a-
seen those things?
Yeah, do you know what? Just for this, I'm going to
Oh
get.
yeah, alienage. Forgot.
But I am 13 years old and lived in an alien majority of my life. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
that's
a
what I
lot.
said.
Why were you taking
Yeah,
the
no, that's
oath
what I
now,
forgot.
man?
Yeah, I was just.
No, you're taking the oath. There's no excuses.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think I'll fit on that, you know. Yeah, I think I'll fit.
You gotta go in his mouth.
Please.
No, we're not making it doing. We're not making skip it mojo.
Does Mojo
Avocado-
do that?
Yeah,
Oh.
on the
Yeah.
fire dragon.
You got the ride last time off of the Red Dragon, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
And Mojo was
Ethan.
in the front, hence why he was singing. Was it "Burn Baby Burn"
Yeah.
or some fire
Oh,
themed
I don't
song?
remember.
Probably.
Seems like a while ago, but yes.
Maybe.
So you asked that you're asking the dragon if it can give you a lift in the direction that this was taken.
Of yes, if you don't mind. In Draconic, of course.
Of course.
I can see that too. Sorry.
Love to hear that in that high pitched voice.
Yeah, I need to hear this still.
Draconic in your high pitched voice.
Do you know what he said?
I said that if I keep doing that, I'm going to give myself a sore throat.
What just
Yeah,
said
see,
that,
I
Lamont?
don't get a sore throat because I've got a high pitched voice.
Can carry 5 of you.
Convenient, that isn't it?
He's not gay, I stay behind.
Oh, yeah, I
Sorry,
forgot you
Drago.
said. This is. Do I count as 0.5?
You're not carry on luggage, you're a person.
Am I?
So the dragon stoops down, bends down, lowers its head. Give me an order that you guys are going to be sitting on this thing. I'm interested.
I got the rear.
Of course.
But you're going to be laying on the tail, flapping around.
Just be at the
No,
back.
you'll be in between the wings.
Ah,
I'll probably
Okay,
be in
so
the
what-
driver's seat.
I'll take an edge
And
suit.
I'm going to be behind Ander, holding on for dear life.
Oh,
As are
I'm
all
de-
of you.
I'm going to be like a koala on his back, just wrapped around.
So this dragon has got a flying speed of 120 feet.
oh, that's going to be brilliant.
So
Yeah.
that's
120 feet or what?
120 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to be holding on for dear life. Oh, no.
Just please don't throw up.
Oh yeah, that's coming. That's all coming.
If he throws up, it'll
No.
just go behind. So that's all right. Just sit in front
Yeah,
of him.
true.
That's
It
the
might
reason
go
why
in
we
Bob's
lost the
face.
fire.
Hey, I
Fire
got the
dragon.
rear, got the shield.
Actually, she was Bob today. It
Yeah,
might
so
go in your face.
I got Ander driving. I've got Skip it holding on to Ander for dear life.
Yeah.
I go middle.
Okay. Bob at Tunde, Cole, Bob at the back. Very nice.
Oh god.
As the dragon starts to raise up in the head and starts just warming its wings up, you see the tents now starting to blow over just with the push of these huge. I mean, what's the wingspan? Fully stretched out, this wingspan is nearly 100 feet wide.
Damn.
Ah.
Damn.
As it starts to flap to get air. But just before you take off, the messenger who came to speak to you the night before, Wardens!
Yeah.
You must not leave yet. Listen, we have received word from Denerim.
Too late, mate.
Bye.
Onward.
Are you leaving or are you stopping?
No, we're listening.
Oh, we're listening.
Ah.
Be careful what you say, bro.
What do you want?
Go now with it then.
Oh, you want me to read it? All right, I'll read it.
Yes, please.
I've got a dragon on standby here. He's not going to hang around for much longer.
The wardens are not to step foot inside the city until the Landsmeet in 3 days' time.
Excuse me?
I have been patient up to this point. There are many reasons why your wardens should be hung until their feet stop kicking. Let's see, breaking into Earl Howe's estate, killing Denerim Guard, and bringing the blight to the city, to name a few. But if anyone from your camp sneezes near the Denerim wall, I will unleash the full force of my army on your encampment. Yours sincerely, Emperor Lohgain.
Emperor.
Bravo!
Okay.
Wait, so he's not a king? Emperor?
He is a king, but he chose the title Emperor because he's so up his own arse.
Exactly. That was the whole point of it.
But
I'm glad you understood.
okay, I already got an idea for that. I appreciate the news, but we got Arls to save at
Ha!
the moment.
That's right. Now bugger off.
Don't be nasty to
Why are you such an
the
arsehole?
members
Right.
of our encampment.
Hey, bugger off.
No, we were talking to Lohgain.
Now we're talking to the messenger who just gave us the information.
Yeah, I know, and he's going to go message that to Lohgain.
Bob
Lohgain can kill himself. Don't actually say that, please. I don't want to die.
But no, I'm asking if there's a retort to Lohgain, because this is just a messenger. He can take something back.
Okie dokie, sir.
Shoot the messenger.
Yeah, common practice. Yeah.
So far, tell Lohgain to fuck himself.
Just send back
No,
some
don't.
emoji.
No, I didn't say that. It was all Bob. It was all Bob's idea.
All right, tell
I mean-
Lohgain to kill himself. There you go.
No,
Can
I'm
we?
that wasn't me.
assuming-
It was Baba Tunde.
Right, silence, you lot. The commander's trying to speak.
Sorry.
You're pretty wild this evening. You had loads of sugar today or something.
No, it's that German homework he had.
Who, me?
Yeah, it gets me so amped. Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, let's invade Poland. Yeah.
Nice.
No.
Sorry.
Right, so yes, come on, Mr. Warden Commander.
What can I say back to that?
Don't have to. I'm giving you the option to.
Nah, I'm not going to reply.
Gotta say something. Surely.
Sorry, sir. I think I sneezed 12 years ago. next to your palace walls. Please don't kill me.
Yeah, because it's
Dot, dot, dot.
if I say no, they're just gonna go start a killing spree, and it's worthless lie. All those lies butchered for no apparent reason.
Should we start making a new camp somewhere?
It's not a bad
Hint,
idea, but there's focus on the task at hand, and
Yeah.
Can you remove?
I reckon that you should just say we agree. And,
How big is said encampment?
We'll meet you in 3 days.
Oh, it's huge. It's like
that
half a mile across.
you're not going to cause any trouble or go in or anything like that. And we're going to be there. We'll be there in 3 days, and you got nothing to worry about, mate. Right, we're on the same page and that. So yeah, don't worry about it. Just send something like that back. Right.
Pretty much is.
Yeah. Then we got.
Yeah, fine. That sounds like a plan. We
Okay.
agreed. And now let's go try save the elves.
As the dragon starts to flap its wings and take off, you suddenly see everybody sort of cover their eyes, start grabbing onto the floor. The gust of wind sort of being put up into the air. The dragon now gets higher and higher and higher. Only you are scared of heights.
Bob's slapping it, going, yeah, yeah.
As you get up to the top, you can now see overlooking the entire encampment that you guys have created, you guys have built, you guys have brought in. You can see all the different sections in the distance now, maybe quarter of a mile, third of a mile up into the sky. Looking across into the distance, you can see that there is a wagon train heading along the main path. Can't quite make out what, but there's a wagon train coming.
So after seeing the wagon train, I'll try guide the dragon ahead of it so it can block its way.
North.
Yeah, it's heading towards us, isn't it?
The wagon train's coming towards the camp.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh,
Oh.
this is interesting.
Otherwise,
Like a
already
bit.
dropped it off.
I'll do that. Who are you waiting for? Who hadn't turned up?
Huh?
Which one group of people, or maybe two, possibly three.
Oh, the Dragos. That was one of them, wasn't it?
There you go.
What they're coming? What they're
The
heading?
Kashkai.
They're coming down from the north. Is that what you
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
All right. I thought you said the wagon train was heading north towards us.
No, the wagon train
Right.
is north of the camp, heading towards you.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no! I dropped one of my bombs.
No.
Okay.
Don't
no,
know.
no, they're all
Take
dead.
it back,
Right.
Bob.
Bob,
Oh, you
Take
do
it
make sure I
back.
can catch it.
You're going down
Please.
there, innit?
Bob, if you've just got a kill streak,
Oh no.
you're getting.
It's all right. I rolled a nat one. So the bombs are done. Hits the floor, nothing happens.
Okay, good. There's just a hole in the ground where the wagon train's going.
No, you're nowhere near the wagon train. The wagon train's miles away. But you
No, but where it's going to be. It's going to where the bomb made a dent in the floor.
Sure.
Well,
Like you turn and
yeah.
start to head south from the encampment.
Yes.
With all of you, you can choose. You can either roll me dexterity or strength saving throws.
What one's higher?
Athletics. Oh no, strength.
Dexterity +7. Oh, beautiful.
As the dragon starts to pick up pace, the wind slapping you so hard, knee force is building up. Bob's beard flaps up in front of his eyes.
Ooh.
I got a.
Cole actually has hair. They're kind of flapping all over the place. Bubba Tunde's donkey ears sort of
I forgot you had them.
still flapping.
Oh
behind
damn!
him.
I got feathers.
And I got a tail.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh,
I forgot you had that dodgy drink from my mum.
but yes.
22.
Go on, what's all your saves?
28.
14.
Yes, and I'm the leader.
And is at the front.
I got a 28, but I'm holding on to under. Oh no.
23 for
Do I
Cole.
get disadvantage? Because I'm holding on to under. Okay.
No, you're fine.
Stop trying to kill yourself.
23, and everyone can do that +5 thing because it's my thing, isn't it?
So my lowest is 19. That's okay. So Ander right at the front, obviously struggling to hold on, as slowly starts to slide backwards. But with the strength, with what you guys are doing behind him, he just kind of goes. Skip it. Suddenly in between Bubba Tunde and Ander, gone.
Oh.
Between the two, but the G forces are so fast and so as this thing is flying high now, maybe a mile in the sky.
I think it works out that he can do 120 kilometers in 10 minutes, something like that.
Yes,
Oh.
crazy.
That's a really long way.
So, all roll me a perception with disadvantage because there is no way on earth you guys are going to be able to see squat with these G forces in your face.
Oh, it's lucky I get advantage with this shield.
Double
We
nat
still got
20.
+5. We got +5 Pupperton there, or is that just saving throws?
No, just saving throws.
Damn it. Oh no.
3.
Cool.
16.
3.
Double nat 20.
Holy
Nice.
The Holy Grail. Plus 1.
20.
Got a 21 from Cole. So I've got 2 3s, a 21.
20, 30.
Okay, 17. There's one I'm missing. What was the one I'm missing?
None.
2 3s.
30, 20.
30 20. 21. Yeah, okay. Cool.
16.
Yeah, all right. Cool. Well, the two the two 20 pluses, easy peasy. You look off. You've only been up in the air maybe 5 minutes maximum, and that was to reach altitude as well. But as you sort of look, you can see that there is. Let's get the map up, and it'll be easier for me to explain it. So as you set off from the encampment and started to head south, you see to the east around this sort of area, there is a sort of mini dock you can sort of catch in the distance. It's still quite a ways away from you, but you catch in the distance the whites of some sails.
Well,
I can drop a bomb on it if you want, lads. I got a
they
couple
might
of bombs
be
left.
already in there.
You what?
They might be on the ship, and if you drop a bomb, you might sink the ship.
I can't hear you. You don't speak up, man. You're traveling so fast. I can't hear anything. The wind's washing me by my ears.
How can you drop a bomb if you can't see the ship?
I still can't hear you, mate.
But yeah, and Andy, your 16 was enough to sort of get an idea of that there. You see nothing directly south, but you can see that this sort of area are over to the east.
Well, I would ask the dragon to go down and use his ice breath to block the ship's path.
Okay, well, I mean, you're still a good distance out.
No, that's what, if I believe that they were on that ship, I will try to turn the dragon down and block the ship's path by ice breath.
Okay.
And in doing so, we'll jump off the dragon as well.
As the dragon starts to turn,
Case it in
and head
ice.
east, can you all roll me another saving throw?
What, same dexterity or
Mm-hmm.
something? Yeah.
Not 20 again.
Kidding.
No
way.
Jinx.
Wow.
He's got a loaded digital dice.
Google Dice is loaded.
I got a 19 plus the 5 with Bubberton Day.
Cool, 24, yeah, 25.
11.
Right, I'll see you later,
Wait,
lads.
do I get +5? Do I get +5?
Oh dear, Bubberton Dave with his +5 rolled a what?
6.
Is that a
Do I get
nat one?
+5?
Yeah, that one and the
Please.
5.
Do I get
Yeah,
+5?
Yeah, you got the 5.
Okay.
You still get your strength bonus or your
16. No, I rolled a 2.
not you. I'm talking about Bubberton
Oh.
Dave. So what's your add-on for your like strength saving throws or dex saving throws?
Well, I chose Dex and it was 5. Is my plus.
Okay, so it's 1, so you're 11.
No, because my 5 doesn't apply to me.
It doesn't apply to you. Oh.
No.
That's bloody
So I got-
unlucky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 6. Cool.
And
See you, lads.
where's he gone? He just disappears.
So, Bubba, no, well, the thing is, Bubbertunde's in the middle, so Cole and Bob are behind him. What did Cole and Bob roll? Cole was all right. Cole got a 25.
Something.
Whatever you roll.
25, yeah, 25.
Okay.
One would be 26, your +1.
And what did Bob get?
30-20 again with the +5.
Okay, cool. So skip it. Didn't roll great.
I got 16 with the +5.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab on to skip it as I'm like falling?
No, can you put under as well? The rule
So-
dead.
Okay, sorry.
Skip it still squashed as Andrew started to slide backwards. But now Bubbertunde started to, as it sort of turns, you know when you're on those rides and you feel your bum start to leave.
Yeah.
0G. Airtime.
Bubbertunde sort of starts to rise up just a little bit. Just a little bit. And as the dragon starts to go, he suddenly feels like he's not on it anymore. Sort of reaches forward and grabs hold of Skip It's ear. Just anything to sort of get hold of. But
You're
it's
not
fine.
being dragged down.
Cole's sitting behind him and Bob's sitting behind him. They sort of
And-
just go, kind of Bob, as Cole grabs Bubbertunde and sits him back down, and Bob grabs Cole and sits him back down. His tail sort of wrapped around one of the scales.
Teamwork. Like it.
It's just like a this
Oh God.
sort of caterpillared on the back of this white dragon as it turned.
Very good.
Thank you.
That's okay.
But yes, as you start to get closer, you can see that the sort of dock itself isn't really on the land. It's got small, maybe 20-foot pathways leading out, but most of the dock is floating on the water. But there is one ship harboured.
And do I see
Marina.
the cart?
Ooh, do you see a cart? You have to roll me a perception disadvantage again because of the speed this thing's freaking moving.
Mm-hmm.
You've now got over the top of it, and the dragon's now circling.
Ooh, have a very good
Oh,
idea.
that is
if that
dog
ship
crap.
moves dock.
There's dog crap, is it?
That one.
You don't see as it sort of leans into the turn and starts circling. A pigeon just kind of hits you straight in the face.
Am I allowed to see over his shoulder?
No, because you're that much shorter than him.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not. And
you
how tall are
koala'd
you?
on me.
If you,
Taller
want,
than you.
if you want to lean over and have a look, you can certainly try.
Sure. Wait, what is it again? Perception.
So you're now going to kind of go like that and look around Dander.
Oh no, I'm gonna fall off. Oh no.
Well, give me the then give me the perception, and then we'll worry about the rest of it.
Hey.
With disadvantage, because as you sort of lean round, it's just
GeForce.
No. Oh no.
yes.
Oh yay. I rolled a 19 and a 20, so
Lucky.
decent. So that's a dirty 20.
So what are you looking for?
Oh, good idea. A cart? What were you looking for, Andrew? A cart, wasn't it?
Looking for
Originally was the cart of the Earls, yes.
That's what I'm looking for.
you can see an empty cart sitting on one of the floating.
That's,
That's
are
what I
you
want.
serious right now? Mhm. Can I see any other boats out? See?
There was one boat harboured, one fairly large boat,
Just, oh.
maybe 90 foot long.
But is that the only boat that we can see?
Yeah,
No
yeah,
others
you can see.
out at sea.
There's only one way I can think of, but if it succeeds, it's a really cool story. If it don't,
Death becomes us.
Yeah, I'm just.
And while you're trying to make your mind up whether you're going to kill everybody, let's take a break. So yes, you can see a ship with white sails. You can see that there is a floating marina.
Don't we have a telescope by chance? Anybody have a telescope by chance?
You could
No,
have
just-
one, but not at any point of one of you tried to buy one at the market. Would have been good though.
I don't have any money. I'm skint. I've got like 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
They've
Yeah,
all
there's
got
one.
hundreds.
Here is 100 gold pieces, my friend.
Oh,
but they will
yay.
fly off in the wind.
oh no. Hey,
Yeah.
no, please, I need that. Please.
Hello.
so I'm gonna
Please don't
hopefully
let me
do my original idea and use the dragon's breath weapon as
Oh,
to stop the ship from moving.
Okay. Yeah, this is very easy for you to do. I mean, the ship's not going to make a dexterity saving throw. It's floating on water, so you're literally just going to turn the water around the boat into ice.
That's the plan, yes.
Great. Oh, dragon goes into a dive. Saving throws, please.
same thing again?
Yep.
All right. Where my D20 go?
19
There it is.
thanks to Bobbiton Day.
I need to fix this. This is wibbly.
Right.
Why are you making that noise?
I got
I
a
don't
nat
want you
one.
to pee on me.
I got a nat one.
Yay!
Wait, no, because it's a nat 1 plus 9 plus 5.
So 15.
Yeah.
It's going into a dive, so the DC goes up. So the dragon, if you missed it, well, the dragon went into a dive, and you had to make a saving throw again.
Oh, okay.
So I got 15 with Babatunde's bonus.
Okay.
You got, what's your
Right.
modifier?
Got 2 15s.
24.
Nice.
10.
Bob.
10,
Uh,
10, 10,
10.
10, 10.
Andy, you did okay, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay, front and back are doing okay. The fellas in the middle not so much.
A sandwich.
flying off.
So,
He's not doing well.
Actually, I'm sandwiched and holding on to Ander.
oh, I
Yeah,
reckon-
and you're peeing on my robes.
I'm not peeing.
as you start as the dragon goes into a dive to unleash its breath weapon to freeze the water around the boat, Skip It starts to raise up, sort of trying to take a grab at Anders' robe, managing to sort of just got to get hold of the collar and giving it some. But at the same time, Babatunde raising out of his seat, Cole raising out of his seat. You guys are now floating, and all you're doing is now a chain hanging in the air. So you've got Skip It holding on to Ander, Babatunde holding on to Skip It, Cole holding on to Babatunde. Bob's kind of just watching you sort of we're up above his head.
Do something.
But as Bob's got two hands holding onto the scales for dear life, he can see nothing effectively. The beard just kind of folded up over his eyes. Actually, it wouldn't.
What's going on?
I'm joking.
As you sort of fly down, Ander, you're the only reason they're holding on. Maybe a strength saving throw.
Oh God. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.
16 plus the 5, 21.
21. Ander choking, face starting to turn, well, a different shade of green. Because you're normally black, so now it's starting to go green. Right, as you're sort of trying to hold on, 3 flapping grey wardens behind you.
Let me see if I've got anything that can save me if I do fall.
I just had a vision of Bob, everyone coming off, and Bob just being stuck on and just doing a high-pitched Marv scream whilst he's stuck on the back of this dragon.
Yes, nothing like the scream of Marv when he has the tarantula pop his face. Blood curdling. But yes, you're all holding on as the dragon comes in, firing his breath weapon on the water at the bottom of the boat. You sort of catch a glimpse of maybe 3 or 4 people very briefly as the dragon then swoops back up, and all of you just kind of slap back down onto the back of the dragon.
That's gonna work. Not having kids in the future.
I'll be lucky to have a voice.
Yeah, I was gonna cast Unseen Servant, but I'm pretty sure I need more than strength 2 to hold all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, I just
correct.
Yeah, I was just thinking about maybe it could pull me down. No.
So yes, so what you've done, what you've managed to do is you have managed to freeze the boat in place.
Wait,
Look at that! I even managed to find some ice.
Actually, I didn't look if I can jump.
I'm gonna drop a bomb.
No, Bob.
Why?
Oh, hell no!
Let's not do that.
You what?
Let's not do that. The dragon is now back to circling around. And the circles are pretty quick. It's sort of covering like a quarter of a mile turn in seconds. One loop. You're starting to get dizzy and disorientated.
Slow it down, Nada. Slow it down and get down to your boat and get off of it. Nada.
Yes, I hear you. If I try to feel how to get down with all the other people. I don't have any inspiration, so I can't do what I want to do.
You haven't got an inspiration.
I don't have an inspiration because you would have used it to go cast Featherfall on all of us.
A really long time.
And so
while you're all riding on the top, you hear come from down below.
I will trust Skip it as he knows how to speak Draconic to make the dragon land. I'm going to go jump. I already got a plan on what I want to do.
Okay. So Skip is sitting there quite happily, just kind of all lovely, and it just sort of jumps off. Hey.
Like, you know how to speak Draconic. I'll see you on the other side.
How high up is he?
I mean, yeah.
We were just diving.
Didn't even ask.
No, I know.
He jumped off. I sort of had you guys circling about a quarter of a mile up.
Okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess if he's doing it, I'll do it too. See you later, everyone. Oh, just like drops back and free falls like Apex Legends style straight down towards the boat.
I'm praying to God you guys have got Featherfall. I've got nowhere safe with you.
The two of us are dropping fast, Halo style.
Yeah.
Right, Skippy, you're now flying this dragon.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna start saying in Draconic, hello, I'm on your back now. Go down, please. I'm scared.
Fine.
Please.
Starts. So I'll do it high singer as you see it. Starts circling, so it starts bringing itself down, but not coming down anywhere near as fast as the other two that are fucking rocketing down.
And they're dead. Do you guys have any
Yes.
spells to save you?
Oh, we know what we're doing. Yeah, we know what we're
Better
doing.
than all of us.
So
Just-
Ada has Featherfall.
So I take
Oh.
you guys are
Yeah.
you're starring.
I just read it.
You're not just going.
I just read, and I can cast it up to 5 people.
Oh,
You've already
Same
done.
people.
What
No.
the bloody
He
hell
said
is he
beforehand.
doing?
He said beforehand.
Hey.
that's so funny.
He didn't tell us.
Oh, I mean, he said he was going to take someone out. I didn't think he meant this way.
I've got an idea. Taylor. Hey.
Bob's
No,
just
'cause
watching in terror.
so I was
Hold on a minute.
reading, and then it just appeared
Appears.
on saying 5 people. It said Featherfall, but no information.
Oh, what? So the
Well-
information just appeared.
Tom Riddle style.
yeah,
The
so
great spectacle.
It's fine. Andrew and Cole are falling. The other 3 of you, you're still on the back of this dragon.
Didn't Barberton Day jump?
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought,
I don't think anyone else jumped except for me and Cole.
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Yes.
yeah, you
Oh,
guys
bloody
are rocketing
stupid.
down. Where do you want the dragon to land?
On
Got
the
50
boat.
feet off of the ground at the minute. Where do you want it to land?
Like at the edge of the land and the pathway to the harbors. Not like too close to the pathway to
Okay.
make it break. Like a fair distance away so it doesn't break the path.
Okay. So you get the dragon to land on the beach, yeah, rather than on the J.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. Easy job.
So
Yeah, easy job.
Rolls on that one, huh?
when I use my reaction to cast Featherfall for me and Cole.
Okay, interesting. How far does Featherfall work from each other?
Before
60
any of this
feet.
happens, Cole clicks his heels together and just starts to float down.
Yes.
Running style, man. Just descending. So Cole's fine.
Nice. So and the cast Featherfall at himself. How high up on the ground, off of the ground are you before you cast Featherfall?
So much that I can actually see people on the boat that is apparently shooting at us.
Okay.
They're shooting at
Uh,
us.
in saying that you were aiming, where were you particularly aiming yourself for? So when you were falling, you know, you can.
Top of the sail.
I was more aiming for in the middle of the as wasn't the mast? No, the middle of the ship.
You want to, okay, you want to land in the middle of the ship. Okay.
So I got a wide area of who I can see for my where I cast Featherfall. Hence why I said my reaction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get it again. The sound that you guys heard was the crew of the boat firing cannonballs up into the sky.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Mortar.
everybody
Murder.
knows you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did they necessarily see him fall?
Oh, they were paying attention. They're looking at everything in the sky, which is why
Right.
I'm asking.
Oh no, I'm not getting models. Oh no.
How many people can I see on the boat?
You spot sort of three figures. You can see the the hell did I just do with that? Man, I had it in my hand and then lose it. You can see three figures, one on the boat, two next to the boat. You can see that there are portable cages, very similar to the one that you found on the back of a cart with some crazy Irishman in it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go find my own kind of cannonball.
Hold your horses.
Cool.
You're landing on the mast, yeah?
No, I want to go do it while I'm free falling. Hence why I said reaction.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, what? So while feather falling,
Yes.
you want to cast another spell.
Yes.
Okay. Carry on.
Because the duration is a minute.
That's
And
not
I was
before,
going to
yeah.
descend.
I'm just
So,
not. Yeah, tell me what you want to do.
So 7th level, I want to go cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
7.
On 7th level. So that's
What are you again?
Wizard / Sorcerer.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Are warlocks magic casters things?
Yes.
What level does
The
one have to be to get extra spells?
Best person.
Just you got to go up. You're only warlock level 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering because I was expecting extra spells at level 1.
Yeah, you
But now I
do.
think about it.
Do you not pick any?
I didn't get any. Didn't
You
get any
do.
extras.
You do.
Checked it.
You have to pick them. Don't worry. We'll sort it. Don't worry about it for the minute. We'll sort it.
All right, let me double check. Spell.
Okay. Right. I now remember what feather fall is. So you want to while you're falling, you want to cast Magic Missile.
Magic Missile at level 7.
Okay. Are you aiming at the people? Aiming at the boat? What are you doing?
Aiming at the people.
Awesome.
So that's 3.
So this is going to be. I know it's an automatic cast of a spell, right? But there's got to be a DC to difficulty because you are floating and you're not used to flying.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand why you're saying that.
So level 7, that's a ridiculous amount of things. I think I'm gonna have to ask for a to hit roll at least. How many D4 is it?
So it's a plus 6 more bolts. So it's 9 bolts altogether.
Okay, roll me 3. So we're doing in 3s. You steady yourself enough to be able to get 3 shots off each time.
Okay. So what, a flat D20 or
Yeah, just a flat D20. This isn't so much a to hit. This is more how dexterous you are floated to be able to aim.
18 for the first.
Cool.
I'll go roll the first 3. 5, 3, so that's 8. That's 11 points of force damage for person number 1.
Smashing.
D20 number 2. A little bit more shit. 6.
Okay.
So what do you want me to do from that one?
It's all right. I'm going to roll the damage, and I'm going to randomize the impact.
3.
Nothing else has landed, but yeah.
7.
Your music must be really cool because you're popping along like nobody's business, Cole.
Yeah.
And again,
Nice.
another 11 points of force damage.
Okay.
And last one is a 15.
Okay. Roll the
5. 7. 9 points of force damage.
Awesome. So 20 points of force damage hit, 11 points of force damage randomized. Wicked. Now, these guys are getting rained down on by magic missile. The dragon has now landed on the bank. You guys have got off and you're starting to head across the jetty towards the boat and the people.
Yep.
Mhm.
Cole, where are you landing?
I would like to land near the stern.
Near the stern. So you want to land at the back of the boat.
What's a
That's where the
stand?
back of the boat is. Sure.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let me Google it.
Because the
I
bow,
thought I'd go before I knew,
Yeah.
but I didn't actually know where it was.
it's the bow. The bow is the front. The stern is
That's
the rear. And then it's
Oh, I thought Bob had the rear.
starboard.
Aha.
Port and starboard. So port is left.
Left, yep.
Because it's got 4 letters. See, that's how I remember it.
Yeah,
Port and left have got 4 letters. That's
seems
how I
fair.
remember it. So you want to land at the back of the boat. There's a
Right
lovely
back of the
little
boat.
roof to aim at.
Ooh, cool.
And as you're coming down, you land right next to one of the guys. And I'm not going to move it.
Oh,
This is where I can do. Let's roll initiative.
yay.
Could I possibly land on top of the guy?
You can certainly try, but he's watching you fly down. He's going to have a pop shot at you.
Ah.
Watch out.
Oh, that was horrific. Oh, that's nice. That's nice
Ooh.
terrain.
Very nice.
Oh, pretty.
Big bridge.
That's great.
Where's the dragon? By
The
chance.
The shark
Dragon,
makes an appearance again.
Oh, yeah, it's Bruce.
Right.
Yeah, but where's the beach? Is it like there?
It's right
So-
over
Ah,
2 miles of it.
Ooh, that's really nice. Damn.
I like the bridge. Bridge is
Yeah.
nice.
Brucey's showing up.
So I even managed to find some ice there to throw.
Why is there a shark?
Oh, you met Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Hello.
Bear
Good
shark
Nemo
legs.
reference.
No.
All right, that
Name's
Bruce.
Bruce. Well, name's Bruce. Says he will get lower.
Good time.
Oh,
Where am I?
Why trust a shark? Fish
Uh,
are friends, not food. Right.
Goblins
where-
are friends,
where-
not food.
after all of that, where have you landed?
What, me?
Yeah. I'm just going to throw you up in the air and see where you come down.
Probably on the mast of the ship, so where the sails are.
Oh. Of course you have to make it difficult. You can't move the camera now. Oh,
If
blue
not,
tack.
just
We love blue tack.
Nah, it's not working. Boo.
He's on top. Definitely. Oh, great job.
like it.
You're not going to stay there.
Then just place it near there.
Oh,
That works.
he stands. What one's me? I'm a bit lost.
You want a small one?
Oh, yeah.
Small green dude.
I thought I definitely going to stand now. Woohoo. I'm
So
different.
small.
Right. Okay.
What do you mean? Bob's literally 2 foot smaller than me.
And make him
So
1
look up
foot
to
tall.
Huh? No, I'm 5 foot. Verdon's a 5 foot.
Really? Freaking hell.
Yeah. I'm not that small.
5 foot in heels.
No, 5 foot normally. I can.
Yeah.
20 and above.
Oh, wow.
It's a good start. 15 to 20.
16.
You like going first, don't you, Bob?
Yeah.
No, not really.
10 to 15.
10.
13.
Oh,
11.
I've been lied to.
And
9 for me.
skip it. Cole. Okay. Well, you guys rolled freaking awful. I get to go first.
Aw.
Oh, God.
Brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves.
Sort of half makes me wish I didn't have the guy with the crossbow on the top here.
Oh,
So we'll do that. Just gonna get them.
what is?
Oh, hang on. There you go. Okay, crossbow man versus Cole.
Cool.
That will be a 17 to hit.
Reaction. But actually, it. Shit, I'm not wearing any armor. Yeah, I guess it hits. Do we do? So I've got a hellish rebuke reaction. Do we do that first, or we do your thing first?
I think it's a reaction, so it'll be after you still take the attack, but you do damage at the same time.
Cool. Yeah. So that is it is a dex saving throw, please.
Oh, miss hellish rebuke.
That is an 11.
Oh, that's a fail.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. So. Right, so I point the finger at this dude and I'm like, yeah, bastard, and he takes 36 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh! Whatever that was. Hellish flames. He's surrounded by hellish flames.
Dead.
Because it's 5d10 at this level.
5.
Oh, well,
Jesus.
at the same time, this guy has obviously his crossbow is stored. Ignore what the models look like. And he's bludgeoned you over the head for 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fair enough.
With attack number 1.
Cool.
Now he's going to go for attack number 2.
Oh, god damn it.
Which will be 16 to hit.
Yeah, it's I'm not wearing anything.
That'll be another 7 points.
Oh, reaction.
Oh, cool. Okay.
No, I can't do that as a reaction, unfortunately.
Is it not? What is
Runic
it?
Shield!
Okay, rolling in. That will be a 19 to hit.
No.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, I still use the same 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Bob,
What?
what is Giant Smite?
Is where you go really big.
No, is it bonus action, reaction, action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action, right.
You bonus action, mate. Yeah. I don't know what that is. That's
Yeah,
what
I
it
figured
is.
out I have a really good reaction now, and I'm happy.
Right. Attack number 1. Right.
Oh.
The other goon is going to pull out his crossbow because they'll and sees Ander,
Hello.
and he's going to take a shot. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
It's what? To hit?
18.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
I'm just going to roll the 2 down at 18 to hit again.
Yeah, that hits as well.
And the crossbow is going to do bugger all damage. 2 crossbow bolts striking, do 11 points of piercing damage.
Hey, be careful. I just got these feathers.
Look at the wrong belly. There we go. That's better.
Got these on my mother's side.
Now the other fella, who you can see back here, has got a little friend on his arm.
Does he?
I forgot to get the model off the flipping shelf.
Was it a bat or something?
It's a shark.
Oh no.
That's
Bruce's
a
brother.
merfolk.
And you see him, he throws his arm up in the sky.
Oh, eagle, crow.
And
Giraffe.
Bomb.
What did you do?
Ah, like me.
What is it?
whether you can see that or not.
In the cell?
Crow. It's a crow, isn't it? Or
Swallow.
a raven.
Right, hang on, if I move it onto the camera.
It's a blue tit.
It's a monkey squirrel thing.
Fiendish blue tit.
Oh,
It is a small fairy-like dragon.
Ah.
A dragon?
Oh yeah, they're really. Oh fucking yeah! Brace yourself.
Oh, what? Am I going to die?
They're pretty
Maybe.
decent.
We'll see what the damage is, whether I use my reaction or not.
It's not about the damage, mate. It's not about the damage.
Really
the
is.
bonus
bah.
status effect.
Oh, no.
What colour is this one?
Blue.
This one in particular is blue with purple wings. Does that help?
Well, I'm not going to look it up, so
Oh, please.
no,
No.
it's cheating.
That is
Ah.
metagaming.
Yeah.
I just
Fine.
wanted to know. I think like
Well, it
blue's
might
all
not
right.
necessarily be what you're thinking, but you might be thinking.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Jumping the gun a little bit.
I don't want a stat effect.
It's okay, right. So we are going to. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? Skip it.
Oh. My wisdom. Am I stupid? I am stupid. Good to know. Actually, I get advantage from one of my features.
And +5.
Oh, cheers, lads.
I like the M+5. Why are you guys not on my screen?
13.
There we go.
I rolled 7 twice and I have a +1. So I got +1 +5.
Okay,
13.
cool.
So
That
that's
is
failed.
fail.
DC 15.
Roll me a d6.
Oh. Hey, 6.
Okay, you you cannot move, you cannot attack, you cannot take bonus actions. You are stuck in position until you make a successful wisdom saving throw on your turn.
You
Oh,
just done a
squeeze me.
Monopoly guy on Skip It.
Yeah.
Cannot pass go. Do
No,
not collect
take
£200.
So does that class him as
frozen in place.
paralyzed?
And now you're paralyzed. I'm going to take the attack with advantage.
You didn't say no reactions, so.
No,
Basically everything.
yeah,
I still get reactions though, don't I?
I don't think so.
you are.
I hope so.
You are frozen in place.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
No action, no bonus action. Yeah,
No
No
reaction.
reaction.
Can't
No
move.
spells.
It won't be anything because you're just paralyzed.
Ah,
Right.
So that is a 24.
No, you can't even fart.
That is a
excuse me.
You can't even
With a hit.
fart.
Very descriptive.
Everyone, shut up. What did you say?
It's a 24 to hit, which hits.
Right.
And then
Really?
9 points of piercing damage as this fairy decides to start chewing on one of your ears while you're frozen in place.
Ah.
Or
Oh, it's the one that I just got pulled on as well. Well, the bubble tin that just pulled on twice. Gonna have a sore head tomorrow. How much damage is that? I can't count.
You know what? I'm gonna
I can count.
move it to there.
Ah.
And that is the end of their go. Bob, you're up.
Well, this is a little bit pointless now, but I'm going to cast it anyway. It's Channel Divinity, and it's Watcher's Will, and I'm going to give that to Babatunde, and I know Pippin's already been. It's already sorry, Pippet has already failed. Skip it. Has already failed a wisdom saving throw, but I'll give it to Skip it as well. And
so I can succeed on being unparalyzed.
You just get advantage on your wisdom, charisma, and intelligence saving throws.
Oh, thank you.
That's actually helpful.
1 minute.
Thanks, Bob.
You can't speak, you're paralysed.
Anything else, Bob?
Yeah, so that was action, bonus action. I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do. I call upon Shield of Faith.
You know, it's so annoying.
What, that you missed Darkness's voice?
In the form of a bottle cap, retaining whatever it is drip.
Ow. Yes, right. Anything else, Bobzilla?
I will. Nah. Stay there.
Okie dokie. Andy, you're up. Babatunde on deck.
So, do I have a straight shot of the person attacking Cole?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you are well perched and balanced. I mean, you're floating. I just want to point out, look, 2 donkeys.
Yeah. Very nice.
They were horses.
I have a third one too.
Mm.
So many donkeys.
Wasn't it a horse pulled thing?
okay, this is gonna be fun because this is a sorcerer spell, and it gives me something, which is fun. So action. I'm gonna go summon Mel's minute meteors.
Okay.
At 6th level. So that gives me 6 meteors. So I've got 6 meteors spinning around me. And bonus action, I can throw 2 of them.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire 1 at the chap that's with Cole.
Yep.
Can you make a deck saving throw, please?
I'll certainly try. That will be a nat 20. And his dex is 2, so 22.
Cool, you take half damage. And
This guy's already been smashed by Hellish Rebuke, so
you get 3 points of fire damage. Or half that.
half of 3.
1. Yes. It's that bad.
Wow. Okay.
Because I feel pathetic, I'm gonna go again. Try the other one. Can you do it again?
Not as good this time, 12.
As a failure, you take full damage. Which is 4 points of fire damage.
Wow, man. Still reeling from this Hellish Rebuke. These 2 flaming balls of rock just smash into him. He stays on the roof, but starts to wobble. Cole, as you look down at his feet, you can sort of see that the roof is cindering under the flames.
Oh, damn. I had to go choose fire, didn't I?
So all from you, Anna?
Yep, that's...
Bubberton, now you're up. Skip it on deck.
Okay. Okay, well, I would like to thank Bob for giving me magic power-up thing.
You're welcome.
So I would like to return favor with Shield of Faith. And that would give you 2 bonus plus for your AC for 10 minutes.
I'm going to say, I think Bob's just cast Shield of Faith on himself.
You're right, I'll have the 2 of them.
And you can't stack it, unfortunately.
Oh.
Really?
Greg gets double advantage.
Yeah, a lot of the
Also
time.
3 times.
No, a lot of the time you can't stack stuff.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
okay.
You can't stack a spell on a spell on a spell. You can stack a weapon with an ability and a spell.
Okay, so I couldn't give this then to Skip It because we have thing from Bob.
Da.
It's a different spell.
It's
So
different spells. So
you can't stack the same spell.
Oh, okay, sweet. In that case, okay, screw that. I give it to Skip It then. So you have +2 on your ACs. You're 1 AC. You're on the AC. I forgot what I'm talking about. +2 anyway if you skip it.
Yeah, +2 on your AC
your AC is add 2.
Yes. Cool. So I've cast that. And then let me turn this background music off. It's really confusing me. I'm listening to Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Oh, yes, that is a good song.
2 different songs along with this. Oh, no, it doesn't make sense. So that thing that's floating near Skillet.
Skillet?
No.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Yes.
Floating near Skip It, yeah.
So can I take a swipe at it?
Of course you can.
Cool. I'd like to do that then. And that will be a swipe with my new Holy Avenger longsword.
No, Oathbringer.
Yeah, well, it is the Oathbringer, but it's the Holy Avenger magical item in the D&D.
Oathbringer.
Just tell the DM to shush.
He's named that and he's not following by his own rules.
Oh, it's fine.
Fine.
Okay, well, I think that name is stupid, so I'll call it its proper name. I'll give it longsword swipe, and that will be for 19 to hit it.
19 hits, yeah.
Cool. And then that'll be a. Oy vey, so much calculating, right?
That's nice.
That's a 10 slashing damage plus a 6 radiant damage plus a 6 radiant damage again.
Cool. So 22 points of damage.
Hmm.
Marvelous. Yeah, this, I mean, already this thing looks like it's in trouble.
And I have a second attack I forgot about.
Ooh.
Punches it.
That's it. With his
Yes.
donkey ears.
So I'll do the same thing again. Yeah, inspired by my assness. Well, that'll miss anyway, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Fair enough. So bonus action, 2 attacks. Anything else?
No.
Cool. In that case, skip it. You're up. Cole, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna wisdom. So do I get advantage on wisdom?
Yeah.
Yes.
And-
Sorry.
Bob has given you advantage.
I dropped the dice. Found that. It's okay. Not a catastrophe. Beautiful. Even beautifuler. Nat 20. With my
So-
modifier.
You are no longer under the dragon spell, and that's all you can do this turn.
Really? Why not get bonus action?
I would read it to you. The target doesn't move, and the only thing that it can do is make a wisdom saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Doesn't say anything about no bonus actions though.
The only thing you can do is make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
So, Cole, you're up.
Cool. What I'll do first is I'll get some armor on. A shimmer of dark energy surrounds Cole, creating a protective force, which is the armor of shadows, effectively mage armor. So he's now donning some armor, which is good. I'm then going to action surge to get an extra action. And I'm going to go for a bow sword attack. Is the sun shining at the moment? And would I get advantage on a bow sword attack?
Ooh,
is it just-
interesting. Yeah, because it was advantage on attacks, if I remember correctly. So
Cool. I'll go for it then.
I don't think I did, whether it was a bow or whether it was bellow.
Cool. So that is a nice 22 to hit on this dude. And damage wise, that is it's a 7 damage. That's great.
Not quite, but yeah.
Still standing? Cool.
Ended.
And I'll go for another bow strike then. Which is, that's not good. That is a 11 to hit. with a bow
11
sword.
miss.
Okay. Bummer. In that case, that is me done. I'm going to stay put.
Okay. The the cinders that were under this guy's foot slowly start to burn this this very thin sort of just layered roof. It starts to drop in, and only those that are on the boat can really see. But as the door opens on the boat,
Oh,
out steps a very large, very heavily armored
What the fudge?
Oh no. And
son.
this is how we do.
He raises his sword up, the sword engulfed in flames. and keep it fair. Guys across the way, or and done. As he looks up and sees this dragonborn sort of hanging onto his ship, he shoots the sword towards you, and you're going to get hit with only two bolts of scorching ray. First one is only a 14 to hit, so that's going to be a miss.
Yes.
And the second one is going to be a 24 to hit. That's more like it.
Yeah.
And that is 8 points of fire damage. But wait, there's more. The sword continues to burn with flame, and almost like a flamethrower. I'll find it. Oh, there you go. I'll do this just to make sure it reaches without knocking the bridge. Stay there. All right, you're there. Yeah, we're good. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw? And as you're sort of hanging on, would anybody disagree that it's got to be a disadvantage as he's hanging on to a sail?
No. Is he standing on it or hanging on?
He's sort of standing on the wood, but how's your balance standing on a bit of wood while shooting magic missiles?
How big is the wood?
Not very.
Oh, not very then.
Well, I rolled a disadvantage, and I got a 15.
Oh, okay. No, you're still good. So you're only going to take off. What's the fire? Wow, man, that's terrible. Ooh, 3 more points of fire damage. Because that was shite. I can't wait to get him in combat. Awesome. Okay. That will be the end of the round. And goon number 1 is going to, let's do the attack on Cole first. That will be a 19 to hit.
Reaction. Entropic ward or entropic ward. Yeah. So magically ward myself against attack. So it's a disadvantage on the roll. And then I don't know.
It's definitely a miss.
Okay, cool. So if attack misses you, your next attack roll against the creature has advantage. Next attack roll against the creature has advantage if you make it fully
get
until.
advantage anyway. I missed it.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh, that's stupid then. Oh, I thought that was more useful.
Well, it is more useful because
it made him do a disadvantage. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, cool.
So the second one will be a 17 to hit.
That is also a miss. Because I have a high armor class now with my armor of shadows. Ha ha.
Damn you. Well, all right. I'll use his mate who's down on the ground. He can big guy with fire shooting at the fella on the sail. So 19 to hit again with a crossbow.
Yeah, that hits.
Not you, Ander. This is on Cole.
Oh, sorry. 19 to hit. Yeah, that does hit.
Cool. That'll be 9 points with crossbow bolt number 1.
God damn.
And that is a miss with the second.
Cool.
And now this is where I get to do the interesting stuff. So the fella who threw the creature is going to sort of stand on the edge here. And he's carrying, these people so you can see him, he's sort of carrying, as well as having like a falconry glove, right? That's what they're called, isn't it? Rather than carrying the falconry glove. In his other hand, he's got like this peculiar wand. And he sort of waves it, and a purple energy sort of starts to emanate from it. And there's what was a little dragon.
Oh no.
starts to smoke.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Run.
Oh, I know what he cast.
What did he cast?
Am I allowed to go spoil the
I
fun?
mean, it's not really metagaming, but sure.
No, don't tell us.
Don't tell us.
Right.
We'll never learn. We need to figure it out ourselves.
Oh.
No, don't. Don't want to know.
Fine. Yes.
It's sleep, isn't it?
that
That is my favourite spell.
is your favorite spell.
Yeah, it's my favorite spell too.
It's
Now.
such a
Lethal.
useful spell.
I
Little
have
AP at
spells.
times.
Just to give Dan a little bit more of a this would have been a violet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oof.
So obviously now it's bigger. The bite hurts a little bit more.
We're quite high level as well. So
We got plus 9, 19 to hit. Skip it.
Yeah, you can see my AC. I'm pretty sure it hits.
I can see your AC. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, because I got +2 from
Okay.
Babatunde.
In that case, I'll just bite you and get it over and done with then.
Ah. Wait, am I no longer paralyzed?
12. No, you're no longer paralyzed. So
All right,
9 points of damage on the first bite.
all right. Yeah, I mean, I'd take that. I
Very
again,
good choice.
I seem to like odd numbers, you know. Well, it's good because I know how to work out 9 times tables. Wait, no, did I just take 11 damage?
No, you took 9.
No. I've written it down as 11 damage. I'm on 125 on my line. That's 18 damage, right? 33 and then take away the
Yeah.
It's fine. I put it as 123 before, so
Okay. What do I fancy trying next?
oh no.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Could you make me?
Something saving throw.
Yeah, could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Ah, because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
You're not street smart.
16.
Okay, so a 16 will fail. I'm gonna. In your head, you get a voice, just gently enters, and it just sort of very calmly goes, "Walk away, walk away."
Oh no, don't
You're going to
disengage.
now make your full movement as far away from me as you can go.
Donkeys, hello.
What's your movement?
30.
Cool. You're going to be up saying hello to the donkeys.
See? Told you. Ah, hey Bruce. Spider-Man. Oh no, Bruce.
Hello.
No, Bruce. That was
Yes.
uncalled for, Bruce.
Am I going to do anything? Oh, no. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Games are done. Right, cool. Bob, you're up and on deck.
Go.
What's Bruce doing?
Want to have lunchtime with you?
You said hello, so he popped up to say hi. He's
Oh.
not officially there. He's just consider it the giraffe.
Alright. I don't want to take damage from Bruce, jeez.
No one wants damage from Bruce.
Goblins are friends, not food.
You're not a goblin, so that's okay.
Oh no. Verdants are friends, not food.
What are you after then, Bob?
Full movement over the bridge.
Oh, I'm 25 feet of it.
Where does that get me to?
How do you do that?
Oh. If I don't knock the bridge off. I guess you're nearly across.
Hmm. Okay. Right.
Who's writing on
Right.
off?
So I look at the big dude.
Yep.
And go, "Oh, you trying to kill the weaker members first? You bloody chicken, are you? You bloody chicken!" And I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
For being a chicken. It's a 15.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And then I will take the dash action, run round to the left.
Your left.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
thunder.
engage the guy with the staff.
What, as in the one that's controlling the dragon?
Yeah.
Ooh, might not get there.
Really?
25. Yeah, go on, I'll give it to you. It's close enough.
Oh, thank you very much. And then action surge and give him a bloody good hiding.
So you
With oh right, I've been using a different weapon now. Hang on a minute. So look here.
war pick.
Yeah, that's all right. 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And then that is 9 points of piercing damage. And then I swing again for 15 to hit.
15 misses.
15 misses. Okay. And in fact, yeah. I also, as I swing the pick on the first attack, like a rune on the side of the war pick, it like glows a fiery red, and engulfs the war pick in flames, dealing an additional. Oh, that's all right. 9 points of fire damage on that guy, and can he make a strength saving throw?
The dice out. Oh my god, 4. 4.
4. He is restrained, and
All that fiery loveliness.
yeah, so he takes at the beginning of his turn 2d6 fire damage, and he's restrained. And does he make a concentration save if he's concentrating on anything?
He would, but he's not concentrating on anything.
Oh, okay, cool. That's all right. That is Bob's turn.
Well, is he restrained?
Yeah. Let me just double check. I'm sure it's restrained.
He is, yeah. The chains come out the floor and grab him by the wrist.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Restrained, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So just so for my own benefit, I make sure that I get the right ring out.
Yeah.
Cool. And
Yep.
tis you,
So bonus action.
Bubba on
Gonna
deck.
go chuck 2 more meteors in front of the big guy in front of me.
The one directly below you. Yep.
Yep. So can you have 2 deck saving throws, please?
Yeah, you can imagine this guy's huge and covered in thick armor. His deck is not great.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. Deck saving throw on the first one, 0.
Cool.
Deck saving throw on the second one, 15.
Both failed. So 8 and 4.
12 points of fire damage, yeah?
Yep. That's my bonus action. And with him being blinded by the explosion of fire, I will place my hand on the chest of his armor, and we'll cast Shocking Grasp.
How can you place your hand on his chest? You're 20 foot off the ground.
Armor, so
Really long arm.
What? From this visual, I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Looks
That's
like you
what I'm
sit on the
saying.
boat. I forgot that.
And cool.
Cool. Yeah.
That messed me up as well. So
Nice.
good to know.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Optical illusion, everyone.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna go shoot acid arrow at level 5.
You see he's off the ground then?
Yep.
Or does he still look just like bigger than everybody else?
Yeah.
So
You're flying, dude.
Mhm.
does 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool. That's 7d4 acid damage. And you'll take 16 acid damage.
Disgusting. Marvelous.
And when it comes to the guy's turn, he'll go take 2d4 by the start of his turn.
Okie dokie. I just need to check something. Okay. Bubby, you're up. Skip it. You're on deck.
Cool. So, pause that music. I'm going to take a meaty swing at this dragon with my ting. And that is a 28 to hit.
Yes.
Cool.
I love the fact you're taking on a dragon, just head on. Zap, zap, zap.
Yeah, because that's the norm.
Oh,
So-
yeah, smack.
Right, so actually I might as well do the other attack now on.
Just to say, I did have to make a concentration saving throw.
Did you?
Yeah. That was what Bob did to me earlier.
All right. And an 18 to hit.
On the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
that is its AC.
Cool. So what does that mean? You have to remind me. Does that mean I win?
It means it hits.
Yes.
Hey, cool. Right, so let's do these one at a time. So from first attack, you get 11 slashing damage plus 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then on second attack, you get 10 slashing damage plus 5 radiant damage.
33 points.
Yes.
Wow.
Can I do a non-concentration related bonus action? Because I've already got that. I'm assuming charm. No, all right. No, I just read my description. I was about to say, does charm person apply to a dragon? Of course it doesn't.
It's there is charm monster, I think, or something along those lines.
Charm purple dragon.
But yes, the dragon in striking it and doing enough damage, the dragon has now shrunk back to its original size.
Hey, nice. Yeah, that's all I can do. So I'll leave it there. And I'll kind of just flick one of my donkey ears out the way because it got in my eye.
Okay. Skip it, you're up. Cole on deck.
Well, hmm. So I'm by the. Oh, I'm.
By the donkey.
By donkeys. All right.
I mean, other than
I
you got clear view across the water of the big dude with all the armor.
yes. However, I cast spider climb,
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk off the edge of the water on the side that isn't falling in. I'm gonna crawl to underneath the bridge.
Okay.
While spider climbing, this is.
Mhm.
And I can still use my weapons, you see. Okay. I think you know where it's going.
Am I hidden? Do I get advantage?
Nice.
Yeah. Well, am I hidden? Do I get an advantage?
It's a risky maneuver considering there's a shark.
No, because it's not actually there.
Shark's not actually there. It's just a model.
Oh, leave it there.
Oh.
Oh, I like it.
I thought that was
Cheers,
environmental.
Bruce, you can eat one
Yeah.
of the donkeys. Nom nom nom. Don't look for a model of Bruce eating a donkey. No. Ah!
Oh,
His
what
head's
the hell?
It's multiplied. Oh god, it's massive. Ah! Am I hidden though?
It's all those really weird stuff that I'm probably never going to use.
It just transformed into Free Willy.
Yeah, put the shark in there.
Dad, am I hidden? Ah,
Have you attempted to hide, or have you just walked underneath it?
I'm underneath a bridge. Is that not hidden enough?
You've got a roll to hide.
But people are watching you. You have to roll to hide.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll roll to hide then. Does that count as my cunning action?
Yes.
Fine.
Looks like me.
LP1, yeah.
Does it even matter what I roll?
Yeah.
I've got plus 14, Dad.
Yeah. If you roll a 1, you 15.
I rolled a 14.
Right, it's a 29.
28.
Oh, sorry, 28. You're fine. Carry on. You're hidden.
Was that my cunning action?
That was your cunning action, yes.
I've used action, bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And
your
Dunsky.
And your movement. So you're
And
done.
I'm movement, yeah.
Cole, you're up.
Cool. Getting pretty bored of this dude, so I'm just gonna stick my hand up, give him an Eldritch Blast, get him out of my face. And that is
Does Eldritch Blast still knock back?
if you've got the add-on for it, which is I forget what it is, but it's like knockback blast basically.
That is level 2 you get that.
Oh,
Level
man.
2 Warlock.
Keep getting excited about being a warlock.
Huh?
That's 19 to hit.
Yeah, don't even bother rolling.
Cool. Box. Well, I got another beam now. I'll use the other beam. Have I got line of sight on the big dude, big fella?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
I'll send
sure.
my other beam his way, and that is a
Just put that in the wrong place.
22 to hit,
Yes.
and that is a 9 damage plus a knockback of 10 feet. Possibly into the water, or just up to the edge, maybe.
Your angle. I mean, it's 1, 2, so then you go there.
Oh, there, cool. And I'll just use bonus second wind, so that'll get oh fuck, 7 health, I guess, or something. And that's me. I'm done.
Cool. In that case, big scary dude. Do. Can't get skip it. There?
What?
No, I can't get skip it.
All right.
That's really rubbish.
I'm gonna disappear for a second.
Across the bridge. And can't do a lot. Babatunde, 19 to hit. That's going to miss, isn't it?
Yep.
Babatunde, 29 to hit. That's better.
Yes, that hits.
And you're going to have, oh man, 1 scorching ray. 8 points of fire damage.
Ah, but your boy is resistant to fire.
Yes.
Foxed you again.
And
That's a 4. Okay.
I'm going to use extra action to move because bridge looks great, but it's not practical. Right. That'll be the end of the turn. Time for the remaining goons to go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Geezer has to go take an extra
Roll it then.
D4. Completely forgot. Extra 5 points of acid damage.
Lovely. We are going to goon it up. Crossbow. Nat 1. Awesome. Second crossbow. 21 to hit. Cole.
Hit.
Yay. Fuck's sake.
Oh.
4 points of piercing damage.
Who's
4
shooting that?
points.
Oh, okay.
And the guy that you're in base contact with
Takes 2d6 fire damage. 10.
Lovely. He raises his little staff up in the sky, and Babatunde, you can take a opportunity attack if you wish.
Okay, I will.
The little dragon flying away from you.
Is he casting a spell, that guy?
No. He goes like that.
Yeah.
Ha! That'll probably miss. 13.
Yes, misses.
Cool.
Not by a lot, when it's but yes, misses.
Alright.
And as the dragon sort of comes over, it's not going to cast any spells. He's going to open his mouth and he's going to go.
Oh, no.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
16.
16 is a fail.
Okay.
Roll me a d6.
The d6. 6.
Cool. You can do bugger all on your next turn except for make a wisdom saving throw.
Excellent. Can't wait.
And here, Bob, it's your going.
Uh, 6.
Cool. Still frozen. Yay. Andy, you're up. Bobber turn
Oh,
next.
Oh, I do concentration as well because I've got thingy. 14 save. I don't know. How do you work out concentration saves?
Generally down to what is he doing, how many people is he doing. I mean, you're not being hit by anything, you're just frozen, so you still think.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, okay, yeah, just frozen. What's the effect? Frozen. Just
I mean, there is no effect as such.
okay.
You basically lose the ability to behave rationally. So the dragon has currently got control of your behavior, and at the minute it's telling you to do fuck all.
Okay. Yeah.
So all you can do in your turn is try and break the spell. There are other ones, but you rolled a 6. And so
Yeah. I just don't know how to work out what my concentration save would be.
I generally do it same as you work out a DC. If it's a big spell and you're concentrating on a lot of people, high DC, you know,
All right. Yeah.
you shield of faith in it.
Shield of Faith. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Medium DC, low DC, 10, easy peasy.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Would you say
The joy of Dungeons and Dragons, DM's discretion. Go on.
yeah? Now, if I done a straight line, would I hit both Dragon Tamer and the other geezer?
No. No, definitely not. If you drew a straight line from you, which I will do, so that you can get a so you're nowhere near the second guy.
Cool.
10 foot away. Unless you want to try and run along the beam.
Yeah, I'll use my movement to go try that.
Yeah. Not even sure where I can put that. I mean, it's not exactly the easiest thing to move across. So, do you want to roll me a? Let's go acrobatics. I think it'll be tightrope walking.
I got a 5.
Oh, do you know what? That's so freaking low. Ah! Beautiful. Oh dear, and you didn't drop low enough to fucking matter too much. 6 points of full damage.
Still does something.
Whee!
My back. Not my back, your back, but you understand what I mean.
So I'll just go find my last 2 meteors at the person in front.
Yep.
So 2 deck saving throws, please.
4 and 17.
So he passed 1. So he takes half.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 and 6.
Okay. Awesome.
So that's my bonus action. And action will be I haven't done it for so long. Let's go with an old favorite. I'm gonna fire a chromatic orb at him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting ready to remove the model from the table. Cool. Nothing like a classic vintage hander.
28 to 8.
Yes.
What should I use for damage?
Don't hit me now.
I'll go with fire. So that's 7d8 fire damage.
God.
That's a 33.
What a wild, what a wild, what a wild. As he drops into the floor. Just
Bang.
That's my turn.
awesome. Baba Tunde, you're up.
On
Cool.
deck.
Is
Ah.
this big thing in front of me a humanoid?
It is a humanoid, yes.
Right, let's try and charm them. Could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
I certainly try.
What does charm do?
7.
Makes people love you.
Yeah, basically makes people friendlier.
Ah, big boy failed. So
Hmm.
What with the
Yeah.
17? Shit.
yeah, mine's an 18.
Ooh!
You
Ooh.
guys are well buffed now. Christ.
Mm.
It's fine, you're gonna disappear next time, I'm pretty sure. Hope.
So I am now charmed.
Cool. And it doesn't
Can I
say,
still kill him?
and it doesn't say it's a concentration spell, so that's good, right? It can happen, and my extra DC with skillet still
Charm
works.
person is for a duration of time.
Yeah.
But it's
Like an
not
hour?
concentration.
Yeah, now not concentration. Cool.
Yeah. So
Cool.
he is currently under your charm.
Nice.
For a long time.
If someone hurts him, it's instant.
And the charm is
It's
broken.
gone. So
Does
no
he
one
get
should
like
hurt him.
disadvantage or something?
Hold on. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. Must make a wisdom saving throw. And does so with advantage if your companions are fighting.
All right then.
So I get advantage if I hit him.
No, I'm still charmed.
Ah,
The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Sweet.
can I
But
still
then-
kill him?
You got a friend for an hour.
Cool. So I'll go up to him and like give him a fist bump and yeah, I'll start making my way across the bridge as far as I can now.
What? What, can I kill him?
No, he's my mate.
No,
Uh,
because I'm hidden and I had this massive damage thing going on.
There's other people
Honestly.
on the map.
No, I know, but they'll die instantly. I want to do the big guy.
No, Skillet, don't attack him because he will come back to life. Leave him.
Kill it.
Can I kill her?
He got- No!
No.
Right, so yeah, Baba Tunde, you've cast the spell, you've walked across the bridge. Want to do anything else?
Max damage.
Yeah, I'll just tell Skillet not to do anything and I'll be it. If you try anything, I will hit you.
You don't know where Skillet is. You haven't got a freaking clue.
Yeah, I'll just shout
Well, you
around.
just hear Skillet just saying, I want to get it!
Cool, and
I'm gonna
that's
say it through. Ah!
You can use
Yeah.
as a bonus. You can use a bonus action to shout out, "Don't hit my friend."
yeah, that's all I'll do.
Awesome.
Don't hit my friend, boy. And then
I'm
that's it.
trying to do maths on how much damage I could have dealt if you would let me kill it.
Doesn't matter now. Next.
No,
In,
I'm counting.
Thanks.
in
Thanks
all
for that.
fairness,
20, 24.
are you sure you gave him
30.
Warlock?
Skipping.
You gave
60
him
damage.
Barbarian.
Oh, mate, he's a psychopath. That's what he is.
No,
So
I just
Barbarian.
I could have dealt 60 damage if I got perfect rolls on every single one of those dice.
Yeah, right. It's your go. What are you doing?
Is it?
Yes,
Yes.
there is still a little.
Where are the what bad guys are left?
And a dragon handler.
Dragon.
Little
Dragon handler.
Dragon handler.
Can right, I will
You walk underneath the bridge. You're currently standing upside down under the bridge.
still staying hidden if possible.
Yes.
If not, I'll just hide again. I will go close enough to the dragon handler thing. And am I in 5 foot reach?
5 foot? No. You if you stay.
Oh, hold on.
If you're staying under the bridge and staying hidden, you are 15 foot away from the dragon.
I have 20 feet reach because I can throw it. I like this. Okay. So, sneak attack.
Is that
However,
so?
huh?
Is extra damage? You still got to attack something first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. But I'm attacking with my venom dagger.
Okay, you're going to throw your venom dagger.
Yes, using one of my charges.
Okay.
Damage thing. Perfect. 26 to hit.
Yes. What are you hitting? The dragon or the handler?
Handler.
Okay.
Because the handler dies, the dragon doesn't have anything to do. I suppose it is that way. So we roll regular d4 for it. We have 3. My 2d10s of charge. A 9 and a 2. At 5, 14. 7d6s. Oh, 6s galore. I love this. 666. So 20. No, I can't count. 20, 32, 37, 40,
Gone.
48.
I think dead.
You think so? See, damage thing. See,
Hmm.
I was gonna
Yeah.
get him. Would have got
So-
decimated.
No killing armor guy.
Yeah, but you only got an hour. What's he gonna do when he finds out he's not our friend?
Then we'll worry about it.
Then we feed him to Bruce. We can give
Yeah,
him to
Bruce
Bruce.
is-
Oh,
No, that's no.
As Bob
Bruce's turned to the fish that ate Nemo's mum.
so this
Barracuda.
this fight isn't going to really end. So, Bob, you notice that the dragon in front of you almost looks like it snaps out of something as it's looking directly at you and kind of and just starts to flap off into the distance. As the handler lays dead in front of you, but as the dragon leaves, you're no longer under its control.
Can I ask my can we chat to my friend now?
You can certainly try.
Okay, lovely. Firstly, what is your name, sir or madam? Lovely.
What languages can you all speak? This is
Ooh.
I can speak Common, Goblin, and Draconic.
they're not you.
Yeah. It's
Wait,
Orc
you-
or something.
Right.
Common Elvish and
So-
Infernal.
Cool.
Dwarvish and giant in common.
Cool. Ander?
Abyssal, common, draconic, dwarvish, and infernal.
Okay. And Babatunde.
Your boy has comprehend languages.
Same here.
Yeah.
Well, Ander understands him
What is it?
without the help of anything.
Oh, okay. I'm just common and infernal without anything.
You can understand him without anything.
Oh,
Oh, it's in.
So he speaks infernal.
Hey, nice. Okay.
Oh, he
so-
speaks Infernal. Cool.
So as you get closer to him, and you sort of look, there's nothing in the armor.
Ah.
The armor itself is ghostly.
Hmm.
The eyes that shine through are just a dark red, but there's nothing in particular in the armor.
Hmm. Okay, then what is your name, sir? Or madam? And what do I interpret that to mean?
In your language, Jim.
Jim. Lovely. Cool. Okay. Where are what they called? The short
Earls.
ones. The Earls, yeah. Where are the Earls? Have you
Just
seen
draws
Earls in sex?
his sword and points over to the cages on the dock.
Almost like I was made for this.
Oh, did we already know they were there? Sorry, did I ask a stupid question?
No,
Oh, okay. So
No.
you never actually found out where they were. You saw that the cages were on the dock,
Hmm.
but you never looked in them.
okay, cool. All right, so let's let them out then. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jim.
Lockpick. Thieves' tools, please.
And he just sort of comes around and puts the huge sword. Even this, I mean, this guy stands like 8 foot tall, huge body on it, and places the sword and puts both his hands on it. Just to give you an idea of just how big this dude was.
Damn. Yeah.
Pow.
Oh,
Mm.
Perfect. That is brilliant.
okay, so what a contingency? What do we do with our friend after an hour? Do we just kind of leave?
You know,
He got to try and kill you.
oh,
Yes.
really? If
Well, if we put him on ship and make ship sail, then we
Keep
don't
track
worry
of
about
time.
it.
10 minutes have passed since you cast the spell.
Okay. Jim, would you like to stand on that ship over there?
He's not speaking any words. He just sort of tilting the head and just heads off to the boat.
Ah,
Cool. Can we like push the boat out?
no, wait. The cages still on the boat, aren't they?
No, the cages are on the dock.
Ah, right. Okay, never mind.
All right.
Okay.
Do we have enough time to look around the boat and loot it?
Money.
You've got 50 minutes.
Okay, we can split up and look for
Just
clues.
the cage.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, yes. Are we up for looting boat before we set it off?
Nah.
I heard yes. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. All roll me an investigation.
If we do.
Let's see what you find.
dirty 20.
7.
Also a dirty 20.
Does one of you want to roll me a D100?
No,
I
one.
will.
Go do.
16.
Right. So what the investigations? I got 16.
28 on the D100.
Your investigation. I only heard 16.
That one.
Okay. Bob's asleep.
7.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Skip it. Doing all right.
Andrew also got a dirty 20.
Okay. Cool. So 2 dirty 20s and a 16. That's fine. 7 on the one. You guys are still. You guys are currently having a chat with.
Jim.
But it's Jim spelt with a G.
Oh,
Just a really.
Gim.
Oh,
Exotic.
Gimli. Wait, hold on a minute.
Right, yeah. So as you sort of go into the boat, I mean, basic stuff, sacks of food. There's maps. There's all sorts of nautical stuff in there. I'll give you a telescope if you really want it. There's one laying on the table. There's a compass if anybody fancies it.
I want like a telescope, please.
There are 3 satchels containing paperwork, maps, documents of all the slave routes, all the trading costs, all the names, basically a whole ledger full of everything slave trade wise.
cool. I'll go take that as evidence against. Oh, how? You find 300 gold pieces.
Please. is?
Between 5.
Oh,
Think
You're
of
so greedy. Yeah.
I don't have any money.
So
I'll give you
Everyone
my.
else is.
I'll give you my portion, Skillet.
Thank you.
yeah.
Skillet. I'm not a piece of. I'm not a kitchen utensil. What even is that what it is? A skillet.
Skillet's an artist.
Gonna
He's
find
an artist. Don't step.
Isn't it also something to do with cooking? Or am I imagining that?
a skillet. Yeah, skillet.
Yeah.
It's a cast iron frying pan.
Yeah, I wasn't wrong.
But yeah, so deal with it. So you've had 300 gold pieces, all of that. You're 28 on the D100. That's what I need to get to now. Wow. So while you're all in the boat,
Oh no.
you hear a almost like an explosion outside.
Oh.
Oh, 1 outing.
30 minutes have passed.
I'm still 1 outing. Find out what the hell's going on.
Cool. As you sort of run out and look, what would be north to you at the minute, back to the beach, you see smouldering green smoke on the beachside.
Oh no, not the ice dragon.
Can we see the dragon anywhere? Like our friendly dragon?
Roll me a perception.
Who all of us are just
Whoever
targets.
ran outside to look.
Me. I care about the dragon.
Cool. If you all ran out, then you all ran out. All roll me a perception.
I've got
Ha.
a 15.
17.
I was still in the boat.
Oh.
Um, 19.
Obviously, they're not paying enough attention. Good. So those of you sort of above 15, as you sort of look, and as the green smoke sort of clears, you can see that the white dragon is laying down on the beachside and passing over top a black shadow.
Oh. Any of us know what it is?
You're steaming again.
Again? Just kill my bloody mate. Bummo.
Who are all my warlocks? Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
No.
What we do? I hate wisdom. +1.
Nat 20 again. 21 total.
Dude, that's crazy rolls.
18.
Yeah.
21.
Cool. All of you are safe from effects, but inside your head you hear, I see you.
Stop stalking me.
And
I'm underage. I'm a minor.
that's where we'll finish this week.
Is that where we're leaving it? Saying, stop stalking me, I'm a minor.
Another episode of Dungeons and Dragon Age out of the way. And thank you very much for watching, paying attention, and making it to the end of these. Yeah, until next time, take care.